she did it like it was serious. Like why he didn't get charges? Like serious crying and like no,
he don't get none of my jokes.
Young jokes be stale little motherfucker. Put some water on them motherfuckers. Let them grow.
I'm trying.
Some people just don't got it.
I don't got
smart.
it.
God bless you.
With your glasses.
Oh.
And wear your hair up. No, I'm just playing. Don't shoot me. And put it in a ponytail.
You got one more.
And where's your school outfit?
You got one more. You got one more.
Oh, wow.
Shoot. Flowers. Mm.
Check your headphones.
You check your headphones. Tell me what
I
to
don't
do.
hear nothing.
Your headphones ain't even on.
I like when y'all get along.
Morning, Chris.
Everybody nice. Shut up. Even the birds be chirping outside. Like, they
That's
cool.
because today is World Kindness Day.
The birds like, they cool. Testing, test. Hi, Chris. Christopher. Christopher. Chris.
Now I gotta Febreze that microphone.
Do you be putting your stuff on there?
Just one ball.
You only deserve one.
I was banging Rick James this morning. I don't know what made me play Rick. He'd be like, sometimes his voice, he sound like a preacher, and then they even have a funny story with Prince. How you do it when you go to the concerts and he opened for Rick James.
Really?
Back in the days.
Oh, word.
And Rick James loved him in the beginning, and then he was like still in the show. Prince was still in that shit, and then they like start fruit.
Word.
And he ended up he left. I'm telling you, you gotta watch that Morris Day interview, dude. It's so dope. Huh?
What is it on?
I gotta find it, and I don't know all that.
What?
Shit, don't hear anything. What do you call it? And Manny Pacquiao.
Adrian. Talking to your mic.
I know. When he's talking, I was listening.
You can pull the mic to you.
Yeah, fix that so you don't get tangled.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Anything.
How's that?
Chris said take
That's
your
good.
mask.
Huh?
Chris said take your mask.
Chris, you got something? You know, Chris, I don't get high no more, Chris. How I look, Chris?
You touch your mic?
Yeah,
I did.
I touch my mic every
I can
night.
hear.
Don't you?
Somebody save us.
You should wear just the tights. I want to see your bulge.
Oh man, I had a gay moment at the gym too.
Ooh, tell me about
Because
it.
this dude had on these biker shorts,
Mm.
and that thing was huge. I'm like, nigga, why
Damn.
you wear that to the gym? Come on, man. Exercising like that. Come on, put your leg. That ain't a workout.
You should have walked past him like this.
He was hella gay too. You know he was hella gay.
Yeah, he
Nigga,
probably
don't
would
no
have
straight dude
smashed.
walk around like that.
Yeah.
What y'all trying to do? He was hella gay.
You didn't want to offer him your shorts? You didn't want to offer him your shorts?
I should have. I'm like, come on, cuz.
Dang.
And every time you gotta look like this.
Yeah.
Because if you look there, like, oh, there it is again.
Camille says a guy that she runs with every time they run, the girl's like, "Come on, why is he went? Because he's gay, dude." And she said, "You gotta look, because it's like whoosh wash, whoosh wash." I was like, "Oh, I'm coming around next Saturday."
Yikes! All right, we're going live.
Oh, we going live.
We're live now, but
Live.
That doesn't bother you?
Like, huh?
That doesn't bother you? It doesn't like chafe?
Yeah,
that don't
probably
happen to
so.
me. I don't get the
Mine
whoosh
ain't
wash.
that big to shave.
Yeah, I don't get that. I don't get that whoosh wash. Kind of
Mine's
just chill.
just stay.
You be like, we running now? Okay, I'm going to sleep. I'm going back inside your body.
Ooh. Do your thing talk to you like that?
Yeah, dude.
What else to say?
Usually say, leave me alone. Stop touching me.
That's a sin though, the masturbate, huh?
Is it? I said that in the book. Thou shalt not touch your dick.
No. But But it's lusting though, because it says don't lust.
How's it lusting? I could be washing the dishes sometimes. Does my shit touch the sink too much? I'll be
Yeah, like
I'll
that
be
little
right
brush. I thought that only happened to me.
And the strangest thing though is when I'm super sleepy.
Yeah.
So especially I be driving home from the club or whatever. It'd be like 2:45 in the morning, and I'm driving. I'm like, that's how I know I'm super tired because my dick started getting hard. I'm like, it's so weird. I don't get it. I don't get it. We are, Chris. We about to start the show. This is the pre-stuff.
You disgusting.
How's that
Why are you
disgusting?
falling so? I can't wait to you be sleepy around me.
He
You be like, geez, when you going home? I'm waiting on you to go to sleep.
He's sitting on the end of the
Are you
bed.
gonna take a nap? You are weird. I bet you that really happens.
No, I'm dead serious.
Damn. Like, that's like somebody saying when I get hungry, I get hard. Like, come on, bruh. You are weird.
I'm a human being. Well, I got different human being things that happen to
I
me.
guess so.
Whatever. Let's get this thing started.
I almost said something. I ain't gonna tell it. I ain't gonna tell it.
Party people.
Party
JC.
people. Unique.
Yo, 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 yo. What's up? Yo, 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 it's Unique and Cheese. Here we go. It's Unique and Cheese. Let's start the show. It's Unique and Cheese. Here we go. It's Unique and Cheese. Let's start the show.
That was cool, right?
Yeah, that was cool. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. My name is DJ Unique. Can you please introduce yourself?
Oh, jeez, my bad.
Yikes. And we got special guest KK hanging out with us.
Hello.
If you could do that into the microphone.
Hello.
There we go. Turn all the way up. I guess good morning to everybody tuning in on
Good morning.
Twitch. And good evening to everybody tuned in right here on
Good
100.9 The Heat
evening.
each and every Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m.
6
Pacific
to
Standard
8.
Time. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Turn all the way up.
Every day, homie.
We got Chris is in the building. What up, Chris?
What up, Chris?
Mother K's in the building.
Mother KK.
Hi. DJ MJ Beats is in the hood.
The beats.
Mr. Cheese, sir, here we are.
Here
Another
we go.
week. How
Another
you doing,
week.
sir? How you feeling?
I'm good, homie. You know what I'm saying? I woke up, drunk me a 40. You know what I'm saying? Got some of that spliff. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm joking.
I would hope so.
Yeah. No.
Man, you got a super. I don't want to say. I don't know, man. To each his own.
What's
But
that?
if you wake up in the morning and drink a 40 and smoke
That's
something already,
terrible.
it's like you must ain't got no
Terrible.
plans today. You got nothing to do.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, come on now. To each his own. But put the bottle down.
Put
Do
that
they
bottle
even
down.
do they even make 40s anymore?
I bet you they do. I haven't seen one.
I haven't seen one either.
Yeah.
Are we that detached? I'm happy about it if I am.
That stuff mess your insides up. I guarantee.
Ain't nothing good. Malt liquor. Don't nothing
Malt.
sound good about malt liquor.
It don't even taste good. It don't even look good. It look like pee.
It does. You ever have a 40?
No, I've never had a 40. But wouldn't that be done by location? Like, is there a demand in this area for a 40?
I would say no. Chris said they still make 40s. Turn
they
all the
would
way
have
up.
to, but you know.
And I never looked at the liquor store either. They might have them at the liquor store, but I just never see it because I go for the bottles. I go quick. I know what I'm going to get when I go there.
And the liquor store that you're going to is like liquor stores, not one of those convenient.
Even more. Variety. Got to have variety. It's a
Variety.
convenience store. It's
Ain't nothing wrong
convenience.
with variety.
But 40 is more for individuals versus
That
a
tea.
like.
Yeah, that ain't no
bulk.
group thing.
Yeah.
I think that's real weird. People be passing around the 40 like,
Yeah.
ugh, that's
Yeah.
that's gross. And when you really think about it, even smoking a blunt with somebody, that's gross
Disgusting.
too. So my
I
thing
used
is,
to do those things, and I used to be like, I can't believe I'm doing this.
I use my finger condom, what I call it. Like I don't put my mouth on the blunt.
Ooh.
I just on my fingers. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Because I don't. Everybody.
And it be
then the person who
slimy.
rolled it licks it and all that. It's a very intimate thing.
Yeah, it is.
to share a blunt. Let's stop doing that, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think we should do that no more. That
Just
is.
have your own.
Absolutely.
Because some
Beer
people's
is
lips
an
are
aquarium.
bigger than others.
Yes, they are.
And
I
saliva.
I will wet your joint. I will wet it up.
You
I
would?
got big lips. What I'm gonna do? That's why I
Let
put
me
on my
see.
fingers. I just wet my fingers.
Your face so big, I can't see your lips.
I don't know what that means.
Oh.
Miss KK, how you doing this morning?
I am doing great this morning.
Into the microphone.
KK.
You
I
can
am doing great this
She
morning.
talking like
Thank
that.
you for asking.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I'm good.
She talk like it ain't no mic.
Stop making fun of me.
It's okay because a year ago that was him, and
You're a damn lie. Hey, homie, you tripping.
Hey, I got the old footage. We can go back to the old footage and be like,
You just like to boss people around, though. That's your thing.
I want you to do a
You
good
was
job.
supposed to be a daddy.
I just want you to do it. I don't boss my kids around.
Yeah, you do.
It's
Get
other
over
adults.
here, James.
So as Chris was saying, beer is definitely an acquired taste,
Yes,
and
it
I
is.
do like to mix it with
Chris, ain't
soju
nobody told you to do
Word.
the
when I
science
drink
on
mine.
it.
You know, Chris, only
You put
time that I
Kool-Aid
can
in
drink
it.
beer
I
is
like
if
Kool-Aid.
I'm already drunk.
Who drink Kool-Aid?
If I'm faded, then I can have some.
faded.
Just to voluntarily drink a beer, I can't do it.
I've not seen him drink beer ever.
Yeah, I can't do it. It ain't good. Beer and cigarettes are two things I don't know why humans do it.
I remember as a young one, I didn't
youngin'.
like to drink alcohol. I didn't know what was the coolness in
Me
it. But
either.
now, I love a straight
Word.
whiskey or you know what I'm saying? Or
Even when we met, I wasn't drinking when we met each other. It would take me 30 minutes to do a shot.
really.
Oh God, I would sit there and look at. I didn't want to do it. And what's crazy is that's like your body telling you
Your body
you
is
don't
telling
you don't
you
want
no.
that. You don't want that. You don't
Yeah,
need that.
You don't need
But
it.
she made me do it.
Now
Oh.
you're addictive.
She was like, "You want to get some?
Addictive.
If you want to get some, you gotta
Addictive.
drink this right here." And I was like,
Oh.
"No."
Damn.
I was so innocent. I was
Gee.
sweet and innocent. I was just like a little
Wow.
angel.
You ain't never been innocent.
Yeah, I was innocent. I
No,
was a
you
sweet little
wasn't.
angel.
No, you wasn't. You
Sweet
ain't
little
never,
angel.
You ain't never been an angel with no wings. You'll be an angel with no wings. You so broke. Where my wings, Lord?
Hey, look at his big brother backing him up. It was like, all he used to say was, "Jeez, what is it?
Get on the
Jeez,
mic.
Can you get on the mic?"
I told you.
Who said that?
Mark said it.
Mark, you don't live that far, homie. You got a wide neck. People with wide necks can fight.
When I-
He probably don't even wear. He could never be 2 Chainz. That could never be his name, right? Because his neck.
We're going to stop talking about my brother. That's what we're going to do. I tell you what. That's what we're going to do.
Hey, if he was a slave, they wouldn't hung him. Because the rope would
we-
put around his neck.
No.
They would have hung him from his shoulders.
We're not going to talk about my brother no more.
I
That's
love
what we're
Mark,
not going to
though.
do.
I love Mark, man.
This is what we're going to do. We're going to play this song, and then we're going to come back. It's the Unique and Cheese Show.
Turn me up a little bit.
Yeah, kid, all I'm on the rise.
Yeah.
You don't want no problem with these guys.
Turn me up a little bit more.
Even Chris said his neck is wide, too. Turn up. They the wide neck
I bet
brothers.
you it is, Chris.
All I'm on the rise.
I bet you
This
you
the
do
remix.
got a wide neck.
98.
Let's go.
I've been around. I've been around the world. I've been around.
It's a dainty song.
I've
Think
been
about it.
around the world. I've been around. We ain't gonna stop. We don't even know
You
how
said
to
it's
stop.
dainty?
Yeah, it's not a hardcore song. It's like, I've been around.
Trick what they shoot.
That's what makes dude got like girls that love to replace you. It is.
To your face, boo, not behind your
I should love this
back.
record.
Talk slick, we
Never mind that. Ooh.
Funny, never find that. Puff, that's lines right. Hot stuff that make people say
Rewind
rewind
that.
that. People know you go against the Harlem Gigolo. Get liquor low, make the girl trick your dough. I represent honeys with money, fly guys and gents. Ride with the tents, that be 35%. So I lay, so I look both ways. Cop says okay, my tent smoke pay. No way, people leave without handing me my chips. Got plans to get my land and my six. People out of town don't understand these hits. Pop champagne like I want a champion.
So I don't know if you guys know this or not. I just found out this morning that today is World Kindness Day. Yes, they've been celebrating World Kindness Day on November 13th. It's celebrated in the United States. It's celebrated in Canada, Japan, Australia, and the UAE. It's not an official holiday, but I guess they're working on it. So today is National World Kindness Day. So that means everybody needs to be a little bit kinder to everyone else today. Just give it a try.
At what time did you find this out this morning?
This morning, I go to Google Trends sometime to see what's trending,
But at what time, did you find this out?
like at 7 o'clock.
So for 2 hours, you didn't want to be nice to us, kind to us?
I'm always kind to y'all. I'm kind to y'all every day.
Okay.
Whatever. I'm nice to you. Damn it. Like, you're gonna reject my hug. I'm not even gonna pretend like because I'm gonna walk all the way over there and you're gonna reject the hug. So I don't need you picking me up.
That's not in that contract.
Anyway, so I want to read a couple of quotes that they use for National World Kindness Day. Okay, so this is one kindness quote. It says, "Goodness is about character, integrity, honesty, kindness, generosity, moral courage, and the like.
Take your time.
More than anything else, it is about how we treat each other."
Amen.
That's from Dennis Prager. This one's from Stephen Grellet. He said, "I shall pass through this world but once. Any good, therefore, that I can do or any kindness I can show to any human being, let me do it now. Let me not defer it or neglect it, for I shall not pass this way again." We got another kindness quote from the one and only Princess Diana. She said, "Carry out a random act of kindness with no expectation of reward, safe in the knowledge that one day someone might do the same for you."
Right on.
Let's do one more. From Lao.
I'm falling
Is it
asleep.
Lao Tzu? That's because you hate kindness because you the devil.
No, I ain't.
Kindness in words creates confidence. Kindness in thinking creates profoundness. Kindness in giving creates love. Lao Tzu. Is it Tzu? T-Z-U. Is it Tzu?
Sue.
Tzu. Lao Tzu. You ain't nobody but the devil.
Wake me up.
That's awesome. You know what? Guess who's practicing kindness these days?
Who's practicing kindness?
Donnie Wahlberg
Oh, wow.
is practicing kindness. It happened.
Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch,
Let
Big
me
Brother?
Yes, New
Count.
Kids on the Block.
Oh, turn
He's
up.
the star of Blue Bloods. Blue Bloods?
Why he do
TV
that so
show.
kind?
Walls.
He apparently was at a restaurant in Marshland restaurant in Massachusetts, and his server was Denise Andrews.
Hey, Denise.
On a $35.27 bill, he has left a 2020 tip. That is 2020 as in 2000.
Wow.
$20 tip.
For a $37 bill?
For a
If he would have left it to
$35.27
me, I would have
bill.
found something wrong with it. That ain't enough. You see how much money he made last year?
Yeah, no. Apparently, he is a regular at this restaurant,
okay.
and she is his regular. He always asks for her. And on this day, on his way out, he said, "Hey, you're taken care of on the table." And when she saw it, her jaw dropped.
Okay, wait. Hold right there. I got a question.
Yes.
Do you do that and just leave, or do you gotta point it out before you go, like, hey, and
know
then you
what?
walk out, or do you just do it and then walk out?
If you're an anonymous person, I would say you could just leave.
Uh-huh.
But you know,
But if you're gonna come back
everybody
there, if you
knows.
come back there every day, though, you don't have
Yeah.
to say anything because you'll
He's
be
a
back
regular.
there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's probably his way of saying bye. No, it was a payment and
yeah.
credit card
Okay.
payment, and he left the thing saying
That's a hell of a
tip.
tip.
It is a hell of a
2020
tip.
Yeah, he left the 2020
say that again.
hashtag tip challenge on the receipt. But guess
He
what?
trying to make a tip challenge now?
This went forward though.
Oh, turn up.
This waitress, she didn't keep this for herself. She actually shared it with the cook and the busboys,
That's
other
dope.
people
She
at the
better than I
restaurants.
am.
And not only that, she is
wasn't saying
planning on
nothing.
donating 2 meals on this Thanksgiving
Aw.
to other families so that they may
That's
also.
good and
She's such a
She
good
is
person.
paying it forward.
Denise.
When Donnie was asked about it, he says, "Hey,
I got it.
well, who's next?"
Who's
Yeah,
next?
yeah.
Turn up.
Pretty
I
much.
ain't
So
doing it,
apparently this
Donnie.
is something that he's going to be continuing to do. So hey, if you guys see Donnie,
That's
be
my
extra
rent,
nice to
Donnie.
him.
Right? I'd be like, hey, I heard what you did. I got these phone bills, you know what I'm saying? I need some help with Mr. Donnie Wahlberg. Turn all the way up. Oh, that's beautiful that
That's
he
why
did
you
that.
can't do nothing for nobody. Black folks always trying to get ahead.
Don't you hate that happen when you try to do something nice and take it too far? And then you be like, man, I wish I wouldn't have did nothing for you. Like, that's how it be sometimes.
That's how it be sometimes.
That's how it
Dang,
be
man, I
sometimes.
can't be myself. KK here. I got to fart so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. No. You cannot do that. You got some nerve telling him.
I need a gangster.
Thank
I'm
you.
just going to be 6 today, y'all.
Save me, please.
I need a gangster. I want a gangster.
You going to play this song in this?
In this case, it's Donnie.
I need a.
Denise is a gangster. Turn up.
I need a gangster.
It's Donnie.
But she don't play. Sticking up girls from around the way. Strap for lovable, hateful, and huggable. Always in trouble and definitely sexable. See her now, booms and pounds.
I lost my train of thought.
Puffing on a blunt, sipping on a Heineken. She's got charm, a firearm to match mine. Going to the movies, packing his and her nines, my heart and leather. Never
Your car blow up.
on Valentine's Day, doing stick-ups together. No one to blame, no shame in a game.
And when we
she makes me
scream out her name, what?
Is that Apache?
Yes, Apache all day long.
Oh, I remember him.
I liked
dude.
Apache, man. He was like the West Coast Tretch. Being that it's World Kindness Day, we have a wash your ass, brush your teeth, but we're trying to be as nice as we possibly can about the wash your ass, brush your teeth, because Mr. Trump is getting wash your ass, brush your teeth 2 weeks in a row now, because they will not let this thing go that he's being cheated. There's no evidence anywhere of him being cheated, but you know, if you keep saying the same things over and over and over and over again, then here come your cronies. Yeah, here come your cronies. Be like, they're cheating him. But there's no evidence of anything. So who I'm mad at more is like the Republican Party people. Can one of y'all be an adult and be like, okay, look, let's just concede. You know what I'm saying? We didn't win. Let's get the transition period started. They're refusing to even start the transition period because they're like, nah, cuz we're not doing that because he won, son. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not even going to do that.
Yeah.
That's awful. So Trump, the Republicans that still holding on to the past, we need you to wash your ass and brush your teeth. And we trying to move on for the country's sake.
And they saying this is the most squeakiest clean election ever.
Ever.
Because from the last 4 years, you know, it was really bad with the
Yes.
Russians and stuff. So they making sure
Yes.
everything was tight.
Exactly.
And they can't find anything, like nothing. Even they did the research. Like, was it at Atlanta with the people they were saying
Georgia,
who died
Yes.
and voted? They went in the past and none of those people voted. None of the names came up.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
Yeah. It's like, come on, bro.
come on, man.
Come on, man.
Come on,
Wash
y'all
your
reaching.
ass, brush your teeth, let it go. It's okay to lose sometimes. That's how you learn. You learn from losing. But you know what? Somebody did win in this situation because ever since Biden was announced president, this song has shot up 740% in sales.
Go to our own school
Down, try. Down, try.
740%.
I bet.
Yeah.
This song has been it's number one. Like, it's crazy. Big shout out to YG Nipsey.
Try.
It's the Unique and Cheese Show right here on 100.9 The Heat. What's up, Erica? Good morning, Erica.
I like white folks, but I don't like you. All the niggas in the hood wanna fight you.
Yeah.
Surprise El Chapo ain't tried to snipe you. Surprise the nation of Islam ain't tried to find you. Have a rally out LA, we gon' it up. Home of the ride and the King ride, we don't give a fuck. Black students ejected from your rally. What? I'm ready to go right now. Your race did too much. I'm about to turn Black Panther. Don't let Donald Trump win, that nigga cancer. He too rich, he ain't got the answers. He can't make decisions for this country, he gon' crash us. No, we can't be a slave for him. He got me appreciating Obama way more. Hey, Donald, and everyone that follows, you gave us your reason to be president, but we hate Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Turn up.
Yeah. Donald Trump. I don't like your Donald Trump.
Erica said she took a ride just so she could bump this song when she's going to get her coffee. Turn up.
Donald Trump. Yeah. Donald Trump. Yeah.
He's worse than a sore loser.
Huh?
He worse than a sore loser.
It really is. Like, come on, everybody loses sometimes. This, you know what I'm saying?
Like, come on,
I don't
dude.
get it. All right, so we got another winner to announce.
Ooh.
They said The Weeknd is going to be this year's halftime performer for the Super
He
Bowl.
only got 2 songs.
That's what I was thinking too. So I kind of want to see what you guys think, and also the people who are chimed in right now online. What do you think about The Weeknd being this year's halftime performer? I respect what he's done, but when you got like Michael Jackson perform, you know what I'm saying? Janet Jackson. We talking about Prince. AC/DC, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we talking monster rock stars.
Yeah.
Right? Everybody around the world is going to be like, who's Weeknd?
You know what I'm saying?
Like,
and I respect what he's done, but I don't think it's
He
like
ain't even been out
popularity-wise
that
to
long.
be on of the Super Bowl. This is the Super Bowl, the biggest stage on Earth, and here he is on here. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man.
I'd rather have DJ Quick on there than him. Like come on, dude.
You know what? Because all right, so Rock Nation is the people who are helping produce it, And Rihanna is a Rock Nation. Maybe they asked her. Maybe she didn't want to do it. I don't know. That could have happened. Maybe they went through the whole roster and be like, hey, you want to do it? And they all said no. Christina Aguilera, congratulations to her. She's also now a Rock Nation managed artist also.
Wow.
So they could even ask Christina Aguilera to do it. So I don't know.
But maybe even though he's a headliner, he'll have
he's got to
somebody
have.
come in
He's got
each
to have.
one, like every
It's gonna
song,
be
maybe
Jay-Z,
somebody
it's
else.
gonna be Beyonce,
So-
Biggie Smalls is gonna come out like.
So his name is what's out there now, but afterwards
Definitely.
it may not be his name that's remembered.
That's
It
what
will
I'm-
be
Tupac gonna come
other
out on
performers.
Tupac coming out
Brown
again.
Talking about Donald Trump.
Exactly. So I think it will be a situation where the help it's gonna be about the help. I hope.
Even DJ
Help.
Unique might come out.
I might even come out there too. Like, what y'all want me to do?
They want you to do that song we like. You know the one?
What song?
The one.
I don't know the song.
The one you just cut. The positive one about. The,
Oh, what you talking about?
Yeah.
I can do that one.
Arnold gonna come out with you.
Who?
Arnold.
Schwarzenegger? Oh, Arnold. Oh. Gary Coleman.
You dumb as hell.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm gonna need you to wash your ass completely. It's dirty. Turn up.
It is.
I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you can show me how.
Okay, because even this record, do people like this? I know they played it on the radio all day long. I get it.
It's a good song,
But do you like it? Like, if you at the club, what you doing? Like,
You can turn me on with just a touch, baby. I look around,
what you doing to this?
and empty.
How would you dance to this? You wouldn't.
I probably would.
See clearly when you're gone. I said, ooh, I'm
Blinded by the lights.
no, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
You want to hear this at a football game? This good for the bedroom. You got to put your back into it with something like this one. Turn up. Put your back. You got to make your booty touch the back of your head. And back, like that. Turn up.
Like it's magic. 'Cause I see nobody but you. I'm never confused. Hey, I'm so used to being you. So
What up, Victoria?
unexpected.
Spice
'Cause I
Girl.
hate when the moment's expected. So I'ma care for you. I'ma care for you.
Blah.
Yeah.
All these are good songs. I wouldn't say great. I wouldn't say Super Bowl. And I'm not even, I feel like I'm hating. I don't want to hate. This is like International Be Nice to People Day.
He's not a performer neither like that. Like he's just
He don't
there.
dance. Exactly.
Yeah. He
I'm
done
trying to
comb
put
his
you in the
hair.
worst mood.
He finally did.
Yeah.
You didn't see it? I don't like it with the haircut.
You know,
I want him to put that nappy dread back on top of his head.
that homeless look, right?
Yeah, that worked better for him. This new cut, he looked like somebody's uncle now. This is Uncle Weekend or something now.
Out of your league to side, out of your league to hustle when we need a centerpiece. 20 racks a table come from Beverly. Cut that ivory into skinny peas. Then she clean up with her face. You talking money, need a hearing aid. You talking about me, I don't see a shade. Switch on my side, like to get any lane. Switch on my core if I kill any pain. Look what you done.
This music remind me of the 80s.
I'm a star,
One thing I really thought was funny is when he first came out and people were comparing him to Michael Jackson. He was like, don't compare me to Michael Jackson. But it's like, bro, you sing like Michael Jackson on purposefully. Like, you can't say don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Turn ups. Now, this record I did like. I like this one. This was like, let's go. Is it Super Bowl-y? Is it Super Bowl-y? Turn up.
and I know she'll be the death of me.
He would be doper if, like, he wasn't the headliner, but he came out and did a couple of joints. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Jay-Z. They might got a trick up their sleeve, though.
He got one song that's a one. The
Which one?
About the drugs or something like that. It was about drugs, but no one knew it.
Which one was that one is? Which one was that one is?
Is that this one?
Yes, this one is. Turn up.
We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone.
Yeah, that's it.
I can feel my
Yeah,
face when I'm
this is a
with
Super
you.
Bowl song, I would say.
But I love it. But I love it. Oh, I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it. But I love it. Oh, and I know she'll be the death of me. At least we'll both be numb. And she'll always get the best of me. The worst is yet to come. All the misery was necessary when we're deep in love.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I know.
Yes, I know.
She told me don't worry about it. She told me don't worry no more. We both know we can't go without it. She told me you'll never be alone. I can feel my face when I'm with you.
But I what?
But I love it.
But I what?
But I love it.
Turn up.
I can feel my face when I'm with you. But I love it.
Erica, what's the Hawaii song? It's the Unique and Cheese Show right here on 100.9 The Heat. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Special guest KK's in the hood. Stay tuned. Which one's is the what's that about the Hawaii song, Erica? What's that with the Hawaii song, Erica?
But I love
And I don't know, Chris, because,
Talk
where's
about-
everybody going? This is the time where
Cocaine.
everybody pretty much is going to be
Drugs is-
concentrated on the Super
terrible.
Bowl if they're still quarantined. So it might be the other way around, possibly.
Like what, biggest views?
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Because, other times people have parties, have get-togethers, so it may be one screen versus 5 at, each person's homes and rooms. Now everybody's going to have to stay home, not get together.
Maybe.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you. I don't like it.
Yeah, we watch
I
for the
used to
commercials
cut
too,
my
but it's
hair
been
and now
disappointing
it's
lately. I
brown.
really, really miss those animals, the geckos, the Budweiser little,
Yeah, the commercials, I
and
think
stuff.
they kind of been hitting a little bit.
The kind of
No,
vibe.
I'm sorry. I'm missing. It's been missing a
Missing,
little
yes.
bit.
Missing.
Hey, Sasha. How you doing, Sasha?
Sasha
Good morning,
Fierce.
Sasha. We got 10 seconds coming back from commercial break. 10 seconds coming back from commercial break. But more than the Super Bowl, is anybody even watching football this year? I have seen 0 football games this year.
Are you a football fan?
I'm not
Do you have a team?
easy, though, by saying fan. I like to watch it when it's on.
Yeah.
I don't have a team.
Yeah.
But not watching it, I don't feel anything by having seen
I
a game.
feel
Absolutely. I don't feel like I'm missing anything.
I
Yeah,
watched
me
a
either.
few games. It was a game on last night, but I didn't even watch that one. So, yeah. I'm
Super Bowl
I'm-
commercials, most expensive.
I'm excited by December.
My children,
December 23rd.
they've actually asked us about it.
DJ MJ Beats, that's an incense burning. Just in case.
Mind your business.
Just in case James flaps ass in here. I want to
Why?
be ahead
Why
of
is those on the wall? He just asking too many questions.
What records are those?
Pull them out.
Play it. Anyway, coming back from commercial break.
I ain't coming.
Welcome back. It's the Unique and Cheese Show right
Welcome
here
back.
on 100.9 The Heat. Special guest KK's hanging out in the
Hey,
hood. So as we know, one of our legends of TV has passed away, Mr. Alex Trebek.
Oh, this is Jeopardy.
So that makes you think now, because the show is going to continue, and they're trying to figure out who is going to replace Alex Trebek. So I think it's right now. These are just names they're throwing around, like nobody's official anything yet. But the most winning champion, Ken Jennings. I actually like him. He's my one in the front. So they have Ken Jennings, Neil deGrasse Tyson, LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow, Neil Patrick Harris, Drew Carey.
No.
They had a few other names. Some of those people I didn't recognize. But I really like Ken Jennings. Ken Jennings is my front runner. Like
Man, I
to
didn't
me,
know-
that makes sense.
I didn't know there was so many contenders.
There is.
Yeah, I automatically
I would like for someone
thought it was Ken Jennings also.
that's not educated on there, that can't read the questions right. Like, what does this say?
You should do the show then.
Well, I don't know what I'm reading.
You know, Ken Jennings is the longest winning contestant, but I don't
You
think he
should
has
do
the
the show. I heard
stature
that.
or the command to be in that position.
But what I think it is that he's so believable with the information since we know that he knows. So
But
to
I
me
mean,
that kind of helps. But
Neil
I like
deGrasse
Ken Jennings.
Tyson,
Neil-
LeVar Burton.
Neil
I
deGrasse
mean-
Tyson is like, if we're talking about the stars and the moons and stuff,
Yeah.
turn up. But if we're talking about like quotes from the Bible or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
But you
Something
gotta
about
have
Ken
someone
Jennings.
have personality, intelligence, and everything, and easy on the eyes, because he was easy on the eyes. Let's
Who,
be
Neil deGrasse
honest.
Tyson?
No, the original.
Yeah, Alex Trebek had everything. That's why he
had
did it
everything.
forever.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
gotta have all of that.
37 years. He's done it for 37 years.
Wow, that's
He
a
did it
long
with
job.
the
Yes.
mustache, with the mustache.
Yeah.
1984
Black
to
and curly
2020, and then recently we saw that he has about a little under 40 more episodes that has not aired yet.
Yes,
that he
and
has
they're gonna show all the episodes that he filmed because
Absolutely.
it was his request that they show all the episodes that they recorded. I'm like, man, that guy's a businessman.
Yeah, he is.
So
I like
yes,
Alex Trebek.
Alex Trebek, he passed away at the age of 80 to a
It's so-
pancreatic cancer.
It's so crazy. He didn't look 80 to me though.
He didn't look 80
Oh,
to me
no,
either.
He had a
looked
straight
great.
back and
Yeah.
everything. Like he was like
Yeah.
young. He looked like he was in his 60s.
That's
His
crazy.
wife was young too.
Yeah, he never missed an episode. He always made it to work.
That's
That's
right.
gangster, man. That's so gangster. Okay, so people that's not on this list though, do you have anybody in mind that you would pick as a host that's not on the list of potential people that they have so far?
Jim Carrey.
No, we couldn't take him serious. I don't think he would do it seriously.
It was a joke.
Oh, sorry. Ha, 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 ha. Oh, this got cheese. Woo. National Kindness Day. Nobody?
But you didn't like mine. Stevie Wonder?
No,
Yeah, that'd be great.
Stevie be like,
He like, what's the answer?
he be
What is
touching
the
a bro.
answer?
Somebody mess one of these letters up.
I feel like they mentioned
That's
pretty
two.
much everybody with, the high IQs in the business.
Ooh, I remember that DJ MJ Beats. He said the only time that Alex Trebek missed an episode is when him and Pat Sajak switched shows. I remember when they did that too.
I remember
I remember that. Now, one thing I do like about Jeopardy, and I keep seeing this in so many people's feeds, is how much of a universal show it was. Because people say, man, I used to watch that with my grandma. Now I watch it with my kids. And I'm like,
Absolutely.
that says a lot.
I even read a story on a young lady from the low income communities. She was like, never thought I would want to go to college, and she watched this and it made her want to go to school. And
Oh,
she
nice.
graduated with her master's and
Turn
everything.
up.
I can't remember the lady name. It's sad, but I should.
Michelle Obama.
Oh, we're
No.
hearing
Oh.
Trevor Noah from
Trevor
Sasha.
Noah. Sasha said Trevor Noah. I like Trevor Noah.
And he may last another 37 years if he was to be.
I
the
like
next
Trevor
person
Noah.
because
He's easy on the eyes. He's well spoken.
Yes.
He's funny, and he's intelligent.
See?
Sasha, I like. He does a Daily
Very
Show though.
good.
Can he do the Daily Show and Jeopardy?
He would be good for that.
He would be good.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Sasha,
if he
you
does,
are so
I'm
good.
sure they
You
would
are
work around
good,
him.
Sasha. We should give her a raise.
Yeah, we should give her a raise.
You like pepperoni?
I do not. Rest in peace
You
to the
used
one
to.
and only.
He does not eat meat.
I don't eat meat.
What, 2 days ago?
You can't put that meat in my
Yeah,
mouth.
look
It's
at
like
me.
8 years later. Shut up.
Whatever.
Anyway,
Do it for 2 days.
a few new albums
When your
came
whole
out today. Goody Mob. I don't know if you have any Goody Mob fans in the building, but Goody Mob dropped a new album. It's called Survival Kit.
Looking through my
It's their first studio
window.
album since
Wow.
2013. On the album, they got CeeLo Green, Big Dip,
CeeLo.
Cujo, and Timo.
Cujo.
Also, Outkast Andre 3000 dropped a verse on there. We heard that before the show started. He's still Andre 3000. It don't make no sense to be that good. Big Boy, Public Enemy, Chuck D's on there. So be sure to check out Goody Mob's new album. It's called Survival Kit.
Survival.
Also dropped a new album. 2 Chainz dropped a new album called So Help Me God. So Help Me God features the singles Quarantine Thick
Quarantine.
with Mulatto and Moneymaker featuring Lil Wayne. The album also has appearances from Ty Dolla $ign, Kanye West,
Kanye,
Kevin
is he?
Gates, Lil Duval, Lil Uzi Vert, and others. So be sure to check out both those albums. I'm going to play 2 of the songs from 2 Chainz album because Goody Mob did not release their singles yet. But here's one.
Ladies be so crazy.
Quarantine
my
thick.
day was amazing. Her booty shots grazed me. She say all the gym closed, so she been feeling lazy. She been late night snacking, but shawty still my baby. Several watches later, I still rock and roll. I'm praying for the dead, I'm praying for my homie. I sleep by a scale and everybody know it. I hate it when a pretty girl starts snoring. What? Looking in the mirror like you a lucky man. How you gon' forget you spent 100 grand?
100 grand.
Life must be good, it must be great if I'm from where I it cost you 80 bucks. Mask on in the club, I make him break it up. He came outside, he thought mosquitoes ate him up.
What?
This if I ate town, make him take a bow. Come with you, you used to date a clown. Yeah, I want my cake and wanna eat it too. Spend it too. I get what you get just for an interlude.
Interlude.
I might cop a yacht just to post a pic. Sleep or spin your block till he get motion sick. Ain't with my co-defendant.
Co-defendant.
I had that then once I hit that kidney.
That one's called Quarantine Thick. This one's called Moneymaker.
What's up with y'all?
New 2 Chainz album dropped today. Be sure to check out 2 Chainz' new album. It's called So Help Me God.
Feel good to be back. Shake your money maker. Don't let that money maker. Shake that money maker. Don't let that money make it. Oh, shake your money maker. Don't let that money make it. Shake that money maker. Don't let that money make
2
it.
Chainz.
Yeah, shake that money maker. Don't let that money make it. You know I accommodate you. Can I accommodate you? I make you. I know you're home lately. I turn your curly hair into that bone straightening. I make you moan, baby. It feel right, don't it? I know I'm wrong, baby. That's pheromone.
Yes, you recognized it. Turn up.
No car payments. I kiss her ear.
DJ Dre in the building. What up, DJ Dre?
The bucket alligator, them lanes agitator. I'm talking out your beauty, no makeup applicator.
Why?
She say I killed the.
What?
I seen the affidavit.
What?
Blew my cap off like I had graduated. The roof decapitated, the booth contaminated. Hey, check my face card. I bet it's laminated. My jewelry carbonated. My yard 100 acres. I like to nominate you. To roll my dice in Vegas. Let's shake your money maker. Don't let that money maker. Shake that money maker. Don't let that money make it. Shake your money maker.
Don't let that money make it.
Shake that money maker. Don't let that money make it.
Young Moolah, baby.
He talk like his breath stink.
Big shout out to 2 Chainz. Be sure to check out 2 Chainz' new album. Miss KK, do you have anything that you'd like to share?
You know, I was gonna steal something from my brother-in-law. That
Okay,
he had
steal it.
mentioned
Since
this,
he's online, steal it from me.
This past week, he had mentioned brand name versus store brands on cereals. What is the difference now? As I was saying, for us, we didn't grow up with cereal. We like to start our days with warm meals, not something cold from the refrigerator,
Y'all
because you don't
missing
want to
out.
shock your system. But
Y'all missing out.
I mean, geez, do
Yeah.
you know the difference between
Yes.
store brand
I
and
remember,
what is it?
Girl, my mama, 1st and the 15th, right, was the holiday on at our house, right? First of all. So on the 1st, no, the 15th was, I think it was Food Stamps Day. Don't quote me, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm switching it. I got dyslexic. But anyway, she brought home one time a big old potato bag. And it was all brand cereal. Nobody ate that cereal. It's probably still in that house right now. And my mama been gone for like 5-8 years.
Don't know good cereal come in a bag.
Yeah, come on, man.
Don't nobody want no damn Toasty-O's.
What the hell?
See, like, only difference that I know is that name brands come in a box versus store brands come in.
No, they got bootleg ones in boxes too with the fake characters on it.
Yeah.
Fake Tony the Tigers and
Okay.
stuff. I'm like, come on now.
Yeah, I know Stripes.
But I mean,
Leroy the Lion. You be like,
is there a clear
my
difference?
box.
there is a clear difference. It tastes different. It's the same thing like buying Nikes and buying the boo-boo versions. Like there is a difference. Yes.
And the cheap cereal, it does the cereal don't sog. That cereal, you would be 2 days later. That cereal still new. He'd be like, I can't go.
See, Mark says it's life-changing. I don't understand. I don't understand how it is life-changing for a cereal.
Like
sugar.
Captain
If
Crunch.
you ain't never been there, then you don't know. But it's gross.
Captain Crunch, it messed your roof of your mouth up if you eat more than one bowl. But it's delicious. But then when I go to the Ralphs now, it's just berries. I'm like, nobody want berries.
No, the Crunch Berries are bomb.
No, just berries. Not Captain Crunch, though. Not
It's
with
just-
the label.
It's just berries. Oh,
And
Oh,
they
is that
all
like the
red.
generic brand?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You might get one blue one in there.
I think
That
it's a greater chance for you to get diabetes, cancer, all that stuff. You eat that knockoff cereal stuff. I don't know. I'm just
Okay.
saying.
Honey
You can taste the
Smack.
difference. You can taste the difference.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Okay, because,
Now, Trader
I like to eat them
Joe's-
like cookies and snacks,
Some
not
of they
as
But
cereal
cereal.
is good.
it's not knockoffs though. They
Yeah,
make
yeah.
their own
Okay.
cereal. Yeah. It's a
Right,
difference.
right.
It's a
Okay,
difference because
okay.
I go to either Trader Joe's or
Yeah,
Sprouts
yeah.
and I like
Okay.
their cereals, but they
Right,
make
right.
their own. It's not
Okay. Got you.
Chubbly-O's and you know what I'm saying, all that
Yeah.
foolishness. Like, come on, man.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
That's
for
what
the
you wanted to share?
information. Yes.
Um,
That's what I wanted to get out of it.
Okay, so this is something that I'm 50-50 on this.
50.
I'm 50-50 on it. Okay, first let me give my congratulations first. You know, because since it's National Kindness Day, I'll be
Okay.
kind first.
Go ahead.
So let's give a big shout out to Kodak Black. That even while Kodak Black is currently in prison right now, but even while
And
he's
who
in
is he?
prison,
Is he a
he's a
rapper?
rapper.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's currently in prison right now, but he has organized an event in his hometown of Papano Beach, I think that's Florida, and he's given a total of 1,000 frozen turkeys to different families. He spent like $15,000 while still in jail to make sure that families are still going to have a good Thanksgiving.
Right.
So that's good. 1,000 families turn
Yeah.
up.
Right on.
My only drawback is, and it's not because I don't eat meat, because I don't eat meat because it's like protect the animals. Like I don't get that deep with it. But I do feel like Thanksgiving time is very, very unfortunate that they slaughter so many turkeys just for this holiday. I think it's absurd. You know what I'm saying? And it's so normal that we've been doing it for so long. But I don't know, man. I just, it doesn't sit well with me that it's this mass slaughtering of birds just for this one holiday.
But I mean, isn't that the whole purpose of the turkey farmers? Is the reason? I mean,
Even
this
worse.
is the day that they gain. But I mean,
Even worse.
It's
because
just like,
Just to turn a profit, you're going to murder all these birds.
but
it's
they're
just
being
like cow.
eaten. They're not being
eaten.
thrown
People
away.
are-
They're being
But
consumed.
they're
it's
being,
called a circle of life.
it's not a circle of life if you being made just so, you know what I'm saying, just so you can be eaten. You know what I'm saying?
What do you
It's a
think
di-
all those chickens for KFCs are?
It's the difference between if the birds were humping and they had like a bird family and they grew up like that. But no, they make these birds, grow them in big gigantic farms, and then kill them all just for this holiday.
That
It
is
sucks.
every fast food joint is for every day for that same particular reason. It's
Then
just
they
a
mass murder
Thanksgiving.
more.
You're condoning it for every day, but just because it's for Thanksgiving,
day.
you're
Well, I
saying,
don't eat
hey,
meat,
this
so I'm
is
not condoning it
ridiculous.
at all.
Wow.
It's
Too bad for
moderation.
you.
It's moderation because the
It's
restaurants
once a year is moderation.
the restaurants do it on a consistent basis. So that's terrible
so that's
too.
okay. We
That's-
mass murder
You
every
talking
day.
over me saying it's terrible too. That's terrible too. But to make it for this one time of year, I don't know, man. It doesn't sit well with me. It's only me though. It's only me. I'm just
Well,
saying.
good for you.
I mean,
Thank
do we
you.
need to get rid of every tradition, every holiday, everything
If
with
it's
any
bad,
reason?
if it's bad,
But
yeah.
But there's always good and bad
That's
for
like-
any direction.
What's the good? That you get to eat a turkey?
That's like sweet potatoes.
Okay, if you wanna
Don't
make
be
that
picking all
good,
those
yeah.
sweet potatoes
Giving
on this
thanks.
day.
Sweet potatoes is from the Lord.
Giving thanks would be
turkey
one of
is
those
too.
reasons.
Yes.
Turkey.
I mean, we don't have to have that, the Indians and Native Americans
Each
and the,
his own. I get what you're saying, but I don't get it. But it's, hey,
Agree to disagree.
amen. Amen to that. Shoot.
Y'all just brainwashed.
Well,
Did you have time for something else?
Oh yeah, you want to do it?
Yeah.
Let's do the song and then let's do it.
All right.
Ooh. Messing me up.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Messing me up my whole head, teasing me just like Tita did Martin. Now look at what you starting. Schoolboy crushing it ain't on the hush, the whole world see it, but you can't. My peoples they complain, sit and rave and rant. Your name is out my mouth like an ancient chant. Got me like a dog as I pause and pant.
Okay, now we do it. Turn up.
So here we go. This is not such a good news.
Okay.
Johnny Depp.
Oh, poor Johnny.
Johnny Depp, who has
Poor
sued
Johnny.
The Sun for an article that they had written on him about him, referring to him as a wife beater. And sadly, he has lost the charges. The judge has found
That
that
sucks.
maybe 12 out of the 14 charges that he was charged with,
Now, I know we wasn't in the courtroom, but how you going to prove somebody to be a wife beater? You know what I'm saying? Are there pictures of his beaten up wife and stuff like that, too? Like, what was their evidence to not...
What's the evidence?
They did not mention those from the
Man, that
articles that I
sucks.
read. This is what came about. And apparently his ex-wife is Amber Heard, who is a...
Yep, you heard.
She's on Aquaman. She's the redheaded,
right.
beautiful bombshell that's on there.
I wouldn't say beautiful bombshell, but she's on there, though. Turn up.
Yeah, she's on there. So she's on a box office movie. So
Yeah,
you could
Turn
say
up.
she's a bombshell.
Jason
Well,
Momoa.
there are some charges that she has been abused in her marriage. And they have gotten a divorce. And because of the 12 charges that he was found to be guilty of, he has been released from... What are the movies that he was? Fantastic
Fantastic Beasts, like, yeah.
Fantastic Beasts 3.
Erica says she was violent too, and that is messed up because she
Yes.
hit him and he don't call the cops, but he hit her back and then she called. That's ugly.
Yeah.
And you know what? Shame on that judge that, you know what I'm saying, that can't. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I know you a judge and you got to do by the book or whatever, but you got to think about it. Think about. You know who I miss? I miss what's his name? Dick Gregory. I love Dick Gregory because he always say, if you step back and you think about it. But if that judge would have thought about it, like, come on, man, you tarnishing. You are tarnishing.
Right.
So because Johnny Depp has been removed from this movie, now over 1 million of his fans have signed a petition for this Amber Heard to be removed from the Aquaman 2. Because
Get you back.
apparently it is evident that what Erica is saying, that since the divorce, she has been crusading to ruin Johnny
His
Depp's
career.
reputation,
That's so
his
whack.
career, and
Get a life.
I mean, he has such a career, he has such a reputation that, I mean,
Yes.
her just coming into the picture to say all these things. I mean, he's had relationships, he's had public relationships that they could come up and straight out say, hey, Winona Ryder could come and say, hey, yeah.
Winona Ryder.
I mean, like, no, he was great. Or, yeah, he was abusive. I guess one or the other could clear him up easily. His ex-wife, I don't know her name, that he has children with.
Yeah.
I mean, he does have public issues, I guess, psychological. People have questioned in the past, but when it comes to relationships, I don't recall other
He's
than
always
this
stayed
one.
out of the spotlight.
Yes,
He has.
His personal life has always stayed in
And
his personal
she
life.
seems to really like the spotlight, which
Yeah.
also would make you question, is like, where is this going?
Death to America.
So that is sad for Johnny Depp.
That sucks.
In my opinion,
In my
that
opinion,
is.
too,
I'm
I
a
think
fan
that
of
sucks.
Johnny Depp's.
Man, that's not cool.
Because even any of this stuff, y'all could have handled that, you know what I'm saying, not being in. None of this should have been in the papers. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's just certain things.
Right.
Even though I know they're public people, I get that. But this is on that Amber Hearst, whatever her name is. You know what I'm saying? Her name must be Amber Hurt because only hurt people try to hurt people. Don't you know it's
right.
National Kindness Day today?
No, she wants to be heard.
She wants to be heard that she was. I don't know, man. Let it.
Let
That's
it
not.
go.
That's not fair.
You got your little money.
Y'all could have sat
whatever.
down and had a
Yeah.
grown-up conversation
Let it
about
go,
that.
man. Let people move on.
Maybe
Move
her
on.
career is not moving fast enough. Maybe she's not getting. She needs that extra marketing that she, Maybe
Erica
she
said
thinks it'd
people
be
are
helpful.
calling for her to be released from the Aquaman series also. So they should just go back and just scrub her out the movie. Be like, what happened to her? Turn up. That sucks.
They could find another redhead that looks just
sure
like
can.
her.
Sure can. I can put on a wig tomorrow.
Can you? I want you to put on a wig right now.
But just pretend this is one.
Okay. I don't like it.
It always
I don't
turns
like
into this.
That's how he likes it.
That's how he likes it.
Excalibur. Anyway, before we go to commercial break, big shout out to Jeezy.
What'd he do?
So Jeezy, he isn't leaving Def Jam anytime soon. Not only has he signed a new deal with the label, but he'll serve as a senior advisor to the interim chairman, CEO Jeff Harleston. So it's almost like he's not going to have like the Jay-Z position, but he's also going to be an executive over at Def Jam too.
Okay.
So now I don't know. Is that a conflict of interest to be an artist on a label that
Yeah,
you're
I
in
think
the
so.
boardroom for? Like,
Yeah,
I don't
think
know.
That's kind of weird. He should be retired and then or step down from doing his music to be executive, right? When you think,
I would think so.
yeah.
But, to each their own.
To each his own. Get your money both ways.
Congratulations, Mr. Jeezy. He got a brand new album coming out also. The Recession 2. I'm not going to put you on blast and be like, are you a Jeezy fan? But do you ever buy or listen to any Jeezy albums?
Nah.
Word. I mean, to no fault of his own. I don't really either.
I'm not dissing him.
I'm not dissing either.
I think he's a talented man, you know, in what he does, but it wasn't my lane. You know what I'm saying? The Snowman and all that.
Yeah. Was he the one with the was it a BMF group or whatever down south, or was that Young Jock?
I'm not sure.
One of them was supported by that. I mean, them dudes was making so much money moving drugs. I think they had a movie on Netflix or YouTube or something. My gosh. Like, you talk about kingpins, them dudes make so much money. Could you imagine making millions of dollars a day? But so much money, they didn't know what to do with it.
Where are they now, though?
I don't know. I hope working at Ralph's. I don't know.
What do you think they mean when they say we don't even know what to do with it? We have so much money. Like, they didn't know where to hide it. They didn't know
where to hide it. Because
it's what it is.
It's not clean. Okay. You got to clean that money. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
I really want to know. It's like, I want to have like so much money to a point like where I feel like I don't know what to do with it. Like,
wouldn't
what
that
does
be
this
nice?
mean? Like, I want to know what that means to me.
So they hide it and it's just coming out of the. Yeah.
It's like, why can't you just put like $20
at
a
nice
time
when
into
it's
the
illegal
bank?
money.
Hey, what?
It ain't nice when it's illegal money.
No, it's not nice. But if it's legal, though, turn up. You got some of them Jeff Bezos problems.
But, like, how do they know it's dirty? Like, what is behind those money that says...
Because when you deposit it into a bank, and if you are constantly depositing all this money into a bank, you're going to get questions.
Right. Like, those, I can understand. Like, but you can't, like, use it other ways. Like, go buy this and then...
What you going to buy? Now you got a paper trail of all the stuff that you bought. You got all this stuff laying around.
You don't have
how'd you
paper
get that?
trails if you use cash.
But if you got cars, you got to register your cars. If you got houses, you got to register your house. You got to register all this stuff.
Yeah.
And the FBI be looking into that stuff.
Heck yeah.
Okay, a little bit of understanding. Because I just want to know what it is to have so much that I don't know what the heck to do with it.
Oh.
It's like, I can't dig deep enough.
Must be nice.
Like, what, my closet isn't big enough? Like,
must be nice. We broke.
Speak for yourself.
I'm talking about we.
Still speak for yourself. She probably rich in spirit. You broke.
He's rich in spirit.
Oh, let me see it. Oh, he is.
I really do want to know what it's like to be able to multiply money with money, like where to invest, who to talk to, how to start that process. So,
there's
courses. Life could be a little easier.
There's courses and classes. People teach it. There's folks walking around with the information. You got to ask them because they'll tell you.
There's so many of them, which is the right one.
Oh, you got to feel that in your spirit, in your guts.
So if somebody has gone through it, please recommend.
I don't think people do that enough. I don't think people trust their gut enough. You know what I'm saying?
That?
Your gut, like when your instinct. Because I think that is one thing that we've been blessed with from the Heavenly Father is your gut instinct. And I think when you go against your gut instinct, I know this is a fact for me. When I go against my gut instinct, I lose every time. When that little voice in my head says go right, and then I'll be like, nah, son, and then I go left. Something bad always happens when I go left. And then I got to hear my gut talk about should have went right. That happens to me all the time. I don't know if it's just me. Turn up. Sasha said, Google that ish. Turn up.
And illegal money usually goes to offshore accounts. So that means you have to have another trail because you have to start that account out there in another.
And then now you got to travel with all that cash. You know what I'm saying? And you just can't walk through the airport with suitcases and suitcases of cash. And how else are you going to get it to the offshore accounts? You know, it's a lot that you have to do. Now, there are people that they pay to help them do these things. You know what I'm saying? If you can find somebody crooked enough along with you to do that kind of stuff. But now you got more money, more problems. More money, more problems. Turn up. Party. We're going to take a quick commercial break. It's the Unique and Cheese Show right here on 100.9 The Heat. Artist Spotlight today is the one and only EVE. Just celebrated a birthday this past week, so stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Who is it?
Eve. It's EVE. Lord have mercy.
Who is it?
Eve.
Oh,
Evolution.
I don't like her music.
It's like more money, more problems to get rid of problems.
Today. You already boring today.
Oh, Eve, dude. Out of all people,
it's my birthday.
He literally.
So what?
It's either gonna be her or Warren G. We can't do Scarface, who is actually more boring than Eve. It's not about you. It's about the audience, and the audience like Eve.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Eve don't even like Eve. That's why she married a billionaire. She was like, I don't like music. I shouldn't cut my hair.
Should we come back with Titus?
Who?
Davis.
Who?
Titus Davis, 27-year-old.
On the 4th segment.
Look at me making points.
Look at them.
Look at me.
Look at them.
I want to be a leader. I want to tell everybody, don't put that there. Move that. I'm a leader.
You gotta make up your mind if you're gonna yell in your mic or speak into your mic because it's different volumes.
Leader. Look at me.
But
I
it's
want to.
true.
I
Once
want
in
to
a
point
while
out
when you guys have this fat-
It goes up and down like Prince.
Once in a while, it does have that.
Because he's yelling.
He's yelling. I'm serious right now.
Look at you.
I'm gonna leave your mic off for a while.
Good. Then I won't say that in the whole show.
Even better.
I do like Kobe and don't shoot the ball the whole segment.
Has he done that before?
Yeah, he did that. And they lost. Make a point.
That's gangster.
Put back my mic.
Stop screaming into it.
No. Look at me! And I go even louder without the mic! He got his nerves. He screamed all the damn time. Now, you know how people like if they police beaters and they point at the police, why he hitting him? And they be beating people.
I know his other personality comes out.
Yeah, he has, right?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Totally.
I appreciate you.
Uh-huh.
Girl, I feel sorry.
Now your mic is off too.
He gonna get mad at himself. He gonna leave the show. You are an idiot, dude. Come here. I know what you need.
But seriously, you're going to be mad because people are going to be buying turkey for Thanksgiving.
Well, you're putting words. I didn't say mad. Didn't say mad at all. I said that I'm indifferent.
Choose your
because
battles.
They are killing all these turkeys just for a holiday that is made up.
Choose
and
your battles.
We've never been told the truth about why we even celebrate the holiday. So it's all evil. Because they're not spiritually, they're not animals. That's too much. You know that's far fetched. That's no, not going down that road.
But it's all alive. You guys are, oh my goodness, people.
You don't got underwear on?
I got thermals on.
But you should have on drawers under that.
Not under your thermal. Are you kidding? These are long underwear. Are you new?
I'm so glad James knows how to dress. Seriously.
He be in here in Camille pants. No, we're not going to congratulate him. Not today.
Seriously?
Today he dressed like somebody uncle, but only today though.
Hey, he don't have those beanies on. He don't have them beanies.
Welcome back. It's the Unique and Cheese Show right here on 100.9 The Heat. Thank you guys so much for staying tuned during that commercial break. It is time for our artist spotlight. Today's artist spotlight is the one and only Eve Jihan Jeffers Cooper. I'm so sorry for my co-hosts being so disrespectful to the artist that we're shining the light on. You said now everybody about to go to sleep. You just said it.
I wasn't talking about that. You putting words in my mouth.
I'm about to put something else in your mouth.
Oh, I hope it's a sausage.
For those that don't know, Eve is an American rapper, singer, songwriter, actress, and she's also a talk show hostess. I didn't even know she was on that show, The Talk.
Oh,
what is that?
Is a daytime TV show.
Oh, like
with
The View.
like The View. What Sharon Osbourne and them?
Did they copy it?
Probably.
Ooh.
She's Sharon Osbourne. What's a comedian? I like her. Adele Givens. The girl from the Roseanne Barr show.
Not sure.
The Eve was on there. You don't know Adele Givens?
No.
Yo, little old thing and my big old lips.
I know Adele.
Yeah.
The singer.
Yeah.
Adele.
No. Anyway, but actually she's leaving that show. December is going to be her last time doing that show. Oh. Because she's been doing the show from London, from home since they're under lockdown.
I thought she was from New York.
She is from Philadelphia.
Oh.
But she lives over there because that's where her billionaire husband lives. So she said
over there too.
During this quarantine time, they've grown to love each other even more, and their relationship has blossomed. She was just like, well, I'm going to spend more time with him, and
Wow.
she's gonna leave the show.
She's such
Sarah
a
Gilbert,
smart
yeah,
woman.
Sarah Gilbert from Roseanne. I like her. I used to have a big crush on her too, watching Roseanne, because she was sarcastic.
You didn't have a crush on Roseanne?
No, I didn't. Never liked
Why?
Roseanne.
Was
I'd like
she-
to hang
was
out with
she-
Roseanne.
Was she Arlene?
Darlene. No, Darlene was the big sister, right? I think Darlene was the big. Chris, was
Oh, you
Darlene the
talking
big
about
sister?
The gay lady.
No,
Oh.
Darlene was Darlene. Which one did Sarah Gilbert play? Chris. I think she was the little. I know she was the
This
little
was
sister.
during Chris's time?
Yeah.
Is it a little past Chris's time? Like,
Chris is 175 years old. He's seen all the TV shows.
okay.
We're talking about Roseanne here.
Okay,
anyway,
let's speed it
back
up.
to Eve. So Eve,
How
Questioning.
we digress that.
I know, right?
Digress? Is it digress or digress?
She was Darlene. Yes, she was Darlene.
Pepperonis.
Turn up.
You like
Darlene,
chicken?
the younger sister. Anyway, so when Eve was first signed, she was signed to Interscope Records under Dr. Dre. But Dr. Dre was super
that.
busy, so he couldn't get to all the artists at one particular time. So they had to reach out, and that's when they put her on Rough Riders. So even though she was on Rough Riders, she was still distributed from Interscope. And then she dropped her first album, Let There Be Eve, and this is one of the singles from that album. She was super co-signed by DMX. DMX was really the one that wrote for her to be on that label. Like he liked her work ethic.
Wasn't she with the Roots too at one point?
No,
No?
I think you think about Jaguar, right?
I think she was with the Roots too.
Was she? Okay. Does anybody know? Fact check.
What Sean? Ruby, Poppy screaming out of their mouth.
I can see why Camille don't like you.
Mommy wanna speak out. What I need in my life, make the body freak out. Baby seem like the type, married.
You need to take your period pill.
Guess I be appalling y'all. Type, hold it down, wanting all of y'all. Calling y'all, never chasing me down. 3 weeks, heartbroken, yes, you hating me now. She speaks.
Do you guys know was Eve with the Roots?
Taking them down, reel them in and making them drown. Mistake, I said, give me, but I'm taking
Was she
it
a
down.
featured artist, or
What I
was she
need from a
in the
negative
camp?
sound. Audacity, even asking me for I laugh.
Mark said she featured on a song, but she wasn't in the camp.
When I see this is a flea, plotting the
Chris
cause
don't
for
know.
riches, millionaire.
I said Mark.
Mark, no.
What we want, why?
Can't touch.
Also featured on that album. EVE Artist Spotlight. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Special guest KK.
Yo, I don't even know
I
you
love
and
it.
I hate you. See, all I know is that my girlfriend used to date you. How would you feel if she held you down and irked you? Tried and tried, but she never could escape you. She was in love, and I'd ask her how. I mean, why? What kind of love from the fucking wood? Black your eye. What kind of love from the fucking every night make you cry? What kind of love from fucking make you wish he would die? I mean, shit, he bought you things and gave you diamond rings, but them things wasn't worth none of the pain that he brings, and you stayed. What made you fall for him? That again had the power to make you crawl for him. I thought you was a doctor, be on call for him. Smacked you down cause he said you was too tall for him, huh? That wasn't love, baby girl, you was dreaming. I could've killed you when you said your seed was growing from his seed. It's blind, and it'll take over your mind. What you think is love is truly not. You need to elevate and find. Love is blind.
Hey, cut on my mic.
And it'll take over
Your mic is on.
your mind.
Yes, it is.
Think this love is truly not. You
gotta stop yelling in it.
elevate and find.
Also featured on that album. It's not my fault you're not unprofessional, and that you are unprofessional. It's not my fault. I'm going to pray for you. Prayed for you.
Sexy looking like love, no doubt sophisticated thug, keep me guessing. prepared. Could have been left, but when it's mine, I never share. Fight to the if need be to prove that. Wounds from your wall.
I don't got a clean version of You Got Me, Mark.
Broke from a bad bitch, I'm holding you down. Throwing dirt with other pigeons, but them other fishes drown. Locked in for however long, I'm playing it smart. More dates in other cities there and playing my part. Wifey, in your life, see forever be us. Passenger side of a Bentley or the number 2 bus. Tell the whole world, Poppy E don't want nobody else. With other dogs, pick and choose, but you I'm keeping for myself.
Scorpion. That is Eve's second album. Her second album, Scorpion, came out on March 6, 2001. This is one of the singles off her album, Scorpion. It's called Scorpion because that's what she is. She's a Scorpio. Turn up. Creativity. Eve.
You know it's Big Pun birthday, too.
I know. I did a mix on that day, too.
Produced this one. It sound like a.
That's Dr. Dre.
Yeah, that sound like Dre. I was about to say it.
But it's like Dr. Dre and what's the white dude name?
Oh yeah.
Played the piano and stuff.
Storch.
He was Scott Storch. I mean, Dre is Dre, but Scott Storch is like his secret weapon. You know what I'm saying? Like the Roots too. Scott Storch helped start the Roots too. Like
know that.
yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that dude he was a keyboardist with the Roots. Yeah.
Did not know that.
I'm gassing. Clowns, I spot them and I can't stop laughing. Easy come, easy go. Evie gon' be lasting. Jealousy, let it go. Results could be tragic. Some of y'all ain't writing.
I did a versus last night with another DJ, and he had Swiss Beats, and I had Dr. Dre. Is this something about Dre? Dre's music is mixed and produced so well that it still sounds new even after all these years later. Like all these snare pops and stuff. And I love Swiss Beats. Swiss Beats to me is more energy, but the quality of it don't match up. Like it's just.
I feel what you're saying. Like even that song, you can hear that.
Everything is. Yeah, all that stuff. It's a difference. It's a difference. Mix your music. Next up is Evolution. Evolution is the third studio album from Eve. It was released by Rough Riders Entertainment on August 27th, 2002. It had this song. Featuring Alicia Keys. Turn up. Did nobody steal your idea? They was already going to do it. They were having GOAT Week this week, so they had Jay-Z versus Lil Wayne. They had Drake versus Kanye. Now, what I've noticed, though, doing that show, it's totally biased because they all on the East Coast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they ride hard for Jay-Z. They ride real hard for all the East Coast artists, which I understand. But it's supposed to be about the music. It's supposed to be about the song. You see what I'm saying?
I thought the score should have been like 16-4 out
They don't.
of the 20
They don't vote
selections.
against Jay-Z. They
But
don't vote against Jay-Z.
After Dre was what, you were at like 10-2 for Dre, and then they just started giving those, what do you call it, votes? Those sympathy
votes.
They were getting sympathy votes to Swiss.
Yeah, it was
like,
a couple of them.
One guy was obvious hater to the West. It was everything he played. If he had like a little bit of I don't know, some other artists, it's like that's not fair. That shouldn't be in it. Like what?
They had what was the song? Fancy by Drake, which was produced by Swiss Beats. I love that song. I think Fancy is an amazing song. But I had like Nothing But a G Thing or something like that I played. I'm like, come on, man. You, as good as Fancy is, you don't beat no classic like that. It's a classic record. Yeah. Settle down, like. But I didn't complain though, because I knew what was going on.
Yeah, right.
And I'm like, okay.
So you was battling somebody from the East Coast.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but
you lost.
No, I won.
No, he won.
Oh, of course. I was about to say.
No, I still ended up winning because some of them tracks you can't deny it. Yeah. And then if I played like they really like Phone Tap because that's got like Nas and AZ on it. 30 something by Jay-Z got Jay-Z on it. In the Club or any 50 Cent song that that he produced, they like because they all East Coast artists. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, this ain't fair. Yeah. This ain't fair. We supposed to be doing that Saturday, but I'm not ready yet. I gotta get prepared for that. Mark wants to do Timbo versus Pharrell. I think that'll be a good one. They're both good producers. Also feature on Evolution.
That's a dope beat right here too.
Another Dre.
Yeah.
Timeless. You know what I'm saying? This will never sound dusty. You know, because even when you listen to like songs from the 70s or something, it got a good feeling to it, but it sounds dusty. I can't foresee this ever sounding dusty. Dr. Dre, turn up. You see his wife is trying to find out if he had extramarital kids and stuff. It's like,
why are you reaching?
He told you what he gonna give you. Why do you need more than $1 million a month or whatever he's gonna give you? Why do you need more than that?
That's crazy.
She being greedy now. You gonna end up getting nothing.
See, like if I'm forced to spend $1 million, then I would have that issue of like, what am I gonna do with all this? If I'm forced to spend, come up with the numbers as to why I gotta justify that $1 million. That's gotta be hard.
No, hold on. You don't gotta justify it because he gonna give it to you anyway. What we're trying to find out is why she's trying to get more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Is it because he's worth more? Why do you need more?
Exactly. For her to say I need more, she needs to justify that. So that would be difficult for me if you were to say, say, hey, like tell me why you need more than I'll give it to you if you can tell me like why you need more. That's where I would have difficulty. Like I would have difficulty with 5,000. I mean 50,000 other than bills.
I want to know what her $700,000 a month entertainment was.
Exactly.
What's that?
Exactly.
What you paying $700,000 a month to be entertained?
How many strippers are coming over to your place that you were just, making it rain on them? I don't understand. Know. Like, who are you entertaining?
I don't know.
What kind of food is being shipped over from what non-existing country?
Exactly. I don't know. I just think she's being greedy now. She just being greedy. He already was gonna take care of everything. You know what I'm saying? And now you want more.
Yeah.
And they try to dig up dirt. Now you're just trying to dig up dirt. Just come on, man.
But that just goes to show you that was straight greed. Yeah. Like there was no love involved. She had a plan from the beginning as to she's gonna sacrifice a few years of her life and then rack up all the things that she needs to rack up and say, hey, it really is.
Sasha, maybe she's trying to buy Hulu. I don't know.
What's the Spice Girl that's married? That used to date Eddie Murphy and got a baby by
Scary Spice? That's the scary one.
Is Mel?
Yeah, Mel. So she's going through bankruptcy, right? And I think this is unfair. So now she's trying to get more money out of Eddie Murphy and his
because she's going through bankruptcy?
Yeah, and I think that's unfair.
Come on, man.
That has nothing to do with him. I don't get this stuff, dude.
I don't get it either.
Yeah,
doesn't Double Jeopardy get involved in this? It's already done. It's been settled. Like, we already made
You can always go back to court.
You can go back to court, but, like,
that's
not
greedy,
for the same
though, but why
issues.
do it, though? Like,
because her husband, I guess her husband getting her for, like, $15,000.
It's not like Eddie Murphy's making any more.
Yeah, that's your fault.
You know what I'm saying? If need be, just send the baby to come over and live over here with us. I got 15 kids anyway. Just send them over here to live with us. That sucks, though.
Yeah.
And you know what? Cut out on that Starbucks every day kind of thing. Like, don't be getting your nails done every day.
You Mercedes every week.
You could be getting it done every 2 weeks, like everybody else.
But they got an image to hold, though. That's the.
I mean, what?
You better sell some more records.
Bankrupt.
You better. Well, what's crazy is they try to go back on tour, but what's Odell Beckham's wife? She's like, I don't gotta do that.
I'm rich, man.
Y'all go sing and dance. I don't gotta do none of that.
But like, your image is pretty much gone. Now you're saying you're going bankrupt. So like, what image are you trying to hold up? Just
that's right.
Like
keeping up with the Joneses.
Exactly. What Joneses? They don't want to keep up with. They don't want to be with you. Yeah. So you're working hard. You're doing extras, making your life miserable, making other people's life miserable, just so that you can maintain something that you know you're not supposed to be at.
Mel, you need to wash your ass and brush your teeth. Eve.
Yeah. Remember when you were 5 when you didn't have all that?
Okay. I remember I met you at the strip club. You was dancing to this.
Did you pay me that day? You don't never pay.
I don't.
You don't never pay. That's what I remember about
you. Came home.
We're gonna get this party started.
I don't see anybody dancing at
the dude
female
didn't.
strip clubs.
What?
A few times that I've been at female strip clubs, it's been the most boring visits ever. It's
you gotta go down south.
Hey, you gotta go to the male. If you wanna see strippers, you you got to go to the male joint?
No, if you want to see female strippers, you got to go to the South.
Well, first of all, I don't want to see no female
I'm just
strippers.
letting you know. I'm just letting you know that it's turned. If you go to the South in Atlanta, and if you go to Portland, Oregon, for some strange reason, them are two places they don't play around when it comes to the strip clubs.
I mean, I just want to experience. I just want to have that experience once to know exactly what it is that everybody's like that big
Go to
hype
Atlanta.
is about.
Go to Atlanta.
I have to go to Atlanta
They
one
do
day.
business meetings at strip clubs there. Like it's culture for them to go to the they don't play around.
So I'm hearing, especially in the world of hip hop, like a lot of business has gone down.
Yeah, that's where they break records. If your record break at the
real
strip
talk.
club,
Yeah,
your record's going on the radio. So he didn't even play that song last night.
What's that?
That song for the battle last
Yeah.
night. How you gonna have a battle but you don't play Tambourine, one of Swiss Beats' biggest records? Like I don't understand.
That's his problem. You should email him and tell
I'm gonna email him and be like, hey man, why you didn't play this? Anyway. Artist Spotlight, the one and only EVE, turn up.
It did seem a little bit like you were clowning.
Cheetahs in LA. Sasha said she saw the most amazing, talented female stripper at Cheetahs. That's in LA. Many years ago. That one time, though. Whatever. That sounds like you've been multiple times. But that one time, though, turn up.
Do you think those hot strippers from when you were going to the strip clubs from like 10, 15, 20 years ago is still doing the same thing?
I would hope not.
Hell no, they could.
Gravities has got to have taken over some of that.
Yeah, that's too much. No,
There is
you
a
got
place in Atlanta,
no more than
though.
10 years.
What's the name of that? What is the, because I have that T-shirt from the place.
I don't know
man.
where
So
it
there's
is.
a place in Atlanta where they do have like mature strip. I wouldn't even call them strippers because they don't really get up and dance and stuff. They just walk around with the pasties on and stuff. But it's aged.
Like promoted to like serving kind of thing
Yeah.
versus
Yeah,
actually.
they're not dancing and stuff. But man, some bullet wounds and stab wounds and.
That was like Barbie Coast and the King.
Sasha said she's gonna take you to Magic Mike when it opens up in Vegas again.
That would be nice.
Artist Spotlight, the one and only EVE. It's the Unique and
Magic
Cheese
Mike.
Show. Special guest KK in the building.
I gotta say the movie was very disappointing for me.
Uh,
I hope it's way more than that because
I remember-
Right Track was the spot. I don't know. Are you allowed to say these places?
yeah, why not?
Okay.
I DJ'd once for in Lancaster at Schooners. They had like a stripper night, and I DJ'd with Craigie C for that. And that was a show. I can't even front on them guys. Them guys put on a show. I think this one lady had to have been about 250 pounds, and that dude picked her up and turned her upside down, feet and booty in the air. I was just like, that was skill. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Them
And I
women
know
were
he
going
smelled
crazy.
something.
He probably did. I don't know.
I'll be like, ah.
He dropped her. Not if he wanted his money.
Yeah.
But it was, I can't even front. It was a show. And them women were going crazy the entire
Did
time.
you get money?
No, I was up in the booth. Yeah. It did make me want to go to the gym. No, I said, I need to do like 2 more push-ups. Because they was in shape. I can't front. I can't hate. I don't hate words. You know what I'm saying? I got to be like, I see why they like it. But don't get it twisted. There are ladies that put on a show, too. The ones that be climbing way high up on the pole, can drop all the way down and stop right before they hit the ground and all that kind of stuff, man. That's skills.
You remember years ago? Well, I think a year ago we did a show on the lady who missed all her.
Yes, and
Not
fell
good.
on her face.
Oh, that's terrible.
Bless her heart. She in college
But
now.
she
so
went
that's good.
back and started shaking. I was like, oh, she a G.
That was one of them when you get like a football tackle and you get a
Yeah.
concussion, but you still think you can still play.
Hey, I seen something like that in boxing. A dude got knocked out.
Oh,
he
you
was
still
like,
punch it?
boom, and he was like,
Yeah. That's definitely what that lady was doing. She got knocked out. Was like,
I
hey.
think he even kicked.
I actually saw that too. That's such a dangerous sport. I be feeling bad when I see somebody get knocked out and their
Yeah.
arms get stiff like that. I be like, I get nervous. Like, is he dead?
Is he dead?
Yeah. Or every time they get knocked out too, they leg bend back. I I'd be like, God, it's dangerous. DJ Paris Paul in the building. What up, DJ Paris Paul? Welcome to the Unique and Cheese Show. EVE.
Oh, she baba. Oh, she baba. Oh, she baba. Oh, she
You know, Cheese, when you did this, it reminded me of Red Fox of Sanford and Son.
I used to like Red Fox.
I love that show. I still
Turn
watch
on.
it.
We got one more album. Lip Lock. Lip Lock is the fourth
Big
studio
dummy.
album from Eve. The album came out May 14th, 2013. She had a couple singles of it. This is one of them.
When I close my eyes, I can see me flying high above the clouds.
Sometimes you can tell when an artist trying to get a hit. Be like, hey, man, put a white boy on the hook.
Yeah.
Talk about something positive. We're going to sell this record. Everybody was like,
No.
Yo, have you ever laid in bed and it's late in the night, staring at the ceiling, talking to God about life, asking when it's gonna happen, just maybe it might. Made a lot of life turns, some wrong and some right. Wanna know when it's your second, your minute, your time. Sick
I used to love Sanford and Son. You big dummy.
Never been like all the others, you're one of a kind. I know you're feeling like you wanna break free, it's a sign. Just wanna fly above it all.
That show can never happen now either.
Oh, it's too
They be like,
bad.
oh, he's too mean. How can you talk to your son like that?
Oh, and he talked about the gays.
Everybody.
He talked about white folks, Puerto Ricans.
I want to get a hold of his
terrible.
recordings. I want to get a hold of Red Fox's.
I would like to. There's probably some on YouTube. Yeah, there's definitely some on
You
YouTube.
can
I
find
would
it
like
on
to.
YouTube.
I would
And
like
he
to
has albums,
see
too.
him.
Classic
Yeah,
album.
YouTube.
High above the clouds.
You know them nights when you looking good, when it all come together, sexy head to toe, like you know you should. Body banging, got their tongues hanging, got them lined up, wanting your attention, but you like to keep them waiting. Gliding through, they screaming sexy, but you keep it moving constantly. Smile them at them, come and get me. A lot of dudes ain't got the courage, so till they get it up, live it up. Mommy down, keep you worried.
I iced out the crown and flooded the Frank Mueller.
You wanna take me out, but it ain't easy.
So it's supposed to be. It's going to be Jeezy versus T.I. now for the next verses.
I'd rather him doing him and Gucci Man and
Gucci Man sounds good.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know about that one. And I think Busta Rhymes wants either Lil Wayne or Jay-Z.
He ain't gonna get Jay though.
Him and Lil Wayne, I think, would be a good one.
Yeah.
That would be a good one.
I think Lil Wayne would kind of get him though because Lil Wayne got a lot of.
He got a lot. He got
He got
so
s-
much.
he got
And
some
sometimes
stuff.
I don't think people understand how much stuff he has.
He
Because
does.
even when I go through my catalog, and I don't even got that much Wayne stuff.
Yeah.
When I go through my catalog, I be like,
I
oh my
bet.
God. Like,
'Cause
'cause all he do is work.
do they play the stuff that he's feature on?
Yeah,
too?
they do features, all that stuff, too. It's a done deal.
Yeah.
Oh, Paris Paul said Gucci said no.
Oh really?
Gucci's like, I ain't doing that. What am I gonna do that for? This Gucci man about the money, baby. Ooh, DJ MJB said they might do Tribe Called Quest versus Outkast. That'd be dope.
That'd be dope. That'd be.
That would be dope.
That's for hip hop right there. Oh my goodness. I'm watching that one.
Especially if they can get Andre 3000 to show up and be there. Like, that would be amazing. What? What? We're going to take a quick commercial break. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Special guest KK's hanging out in the hood.
KKK.
We'll be right back. I would like that.
I just want to breathe on the mic.
Do it. You don't have to announce it. You just do it.
I don't want him to cut my mic off.
He wanted $1 million to do it. I love Gucci Man.
Oh, he's ridiculous.
Wow.
I love Gucci Man. He don't play because that. I read his book too. He don't play. That's what he
Wait,
want. He about the money.
Do they get
No,
paid?
I don't think so.
Who
I don't
gets
think
paid
so.
off of it then?
I don't know because now they get sponsorship. Now they showing on Apple TV and all that stuff. I don't know where the money goes. Maybe they do pay him. I don't know.
Yeah, somebody
Because
gotta
even
get
on
paid.
even on YouTube and all that stuff, when them views rack up, somebody getting a check.
That ain't free.
Versus is getting a check somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, if they're getting.
I love
they're
Gucci,
starting
but
to
not
get
for no $1
checks
million.
now, but the
Gucci,
ones who
relax.
started it, they get asked out. Like,
I don't know. I don't even know how
Gucci
that
man
I
is.
made
said
it pop.
He's at $1 million.
I ain't mad at him though.
Turn
Get your
up.
money, homie.
Turn
because
up.
they're probably racking up way more than that. You know, you have to.
Yeah, I wouldn't
because-
do
Yeah,
it
that money
either
is going
because
somewhere.
that money going somewhere. If you break the internet and stuff like that,
Somebody getting paid.
dude.
Somebody getting paid. Turn up. That is the truths.
Otherwise, it wouldn't be kept up so well.
Amen. Preach. Amen.
Maybe Timbo. If we start seeing Swiss Beats driving another new car or something like that too. And you know Timberland ain't put out no record in a whole long time. So if we start seeing Timberland driving new cars, turn up.
I ain't gonna say it. I ain't got nothing nice to say. Don't say nothing at all. He be doing too much. You know what I'm saying? You know what
you got coming back in?
You wanna do something first? I got a couple. I can do a couple and then kick it to you. Want me to do a couple to kick it to you?
Yes.
All right, do a couple kick it to you.
I have a question. Daddy.
Yeah.
Are you gonna end with the penis?
We can put that in there somewhere. We can put it mid between.
End with it or?
We can put it mid between. Put it in between. Put it in the middle.
Don't you got a song like that? Put it in the middle. Something like that.
Timbo is bodying Twitch.
What?
Timbo is bodying Twitch. Is that what it says? Boating?
Bodying. Does he have a show on Twitch? Does he do a live production thing on Twitch? That'd be dope. I would love to watch Timbaland make a beat. That I would watch.
He eat a lot.
Still. He was swole for a second. No, he's still kind of swole now. He just put the fat underneath the muscle. But it's still there though.
Same thing with
Busta. But Busta got rid of the fat now though.
Busta still look like
he got rid of the fat though. He's dumb now because he had an interview. He's talking about how his lifestyle basically almost killed him. Which I think it would, because I've seen him in concert, and he would just stand there with a bottle of Hennessy and just guzzle down a bottle of Hennessy.
That can't be good.
No, it cannot be good. I think you should have died on stage, and then keep rapping. So, yeah, that's why his stomach was looking like that, because it was disrespectful. It was very disrespectful. Turn up. All right, coming back. Coming back in 10. Welcome back. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Unique and Cheese Show. Welcome back. Thank you guys so much for chilling during the commercial break. Since it's National Kindness Day, let's say some more kind stuff. In Vogue, Deborah Cox and Fred Hammond will all receive the 2020 Black Music Honors in a syndicated program hosted by TV and radio personality Ricky Smiley. I like Ricky Smiley.
I like Ricky Smiley.
I think Ricky Smiley's so funny.
The dude to take the pictures and stuff, he remind me of him. I don't know why.
Freddie?
Yeah, is it Freddie?
Who took?
The one that take the pictures of us.
Kim.
Oh, JD.
Oh.
JD. I can see that. Oh, man.
Eat that banana.
So he's going to be the host of the show.
In Vogue.
In Vogue is one of the most successful girl groups of the modern era, and they're going to receive an Urban Music Icon Award. Deborah Cox will receive the Entertainer Icon Award. Fred Hammond will receive the Gospel Music Icon Award. The National Museum of African American Music will be honored with the Legacy Award. There are going to be performances by Music Soul Child, Raheem Devon, Tweet, Major, June's Diary, Brian Courtney Wilson, D Smoke, Evie McKinney, Marvin Sapp, RL. It's going to be on Bounce TV on November 21st. November 21st on Bounce TV. Why is that coming on at 12 p.m.? That's so early. Why is that on so early?
I know, that's weird.
Everybody at work during that on. Ew. Why they gonna do that for? Anyway, let's do one more congratulations before I bounce to UKK. You remember the rapper Shine?
Yeah.
You remember Shine?
Shine
got out of prison.
Yeah.
Shine went back to Belize.
Yeah, Belize.
And now Shine is in the government as a representative in Belize now.
Good for him.
Big turnout. So Belize held its national elections on Wednesday, and while Prime Minister Dean Barrow will be replaced by John Brincio of the People's United Party, Barrow's lineage will live on in the country's government. So Barrow, that's his father. That's Shine's father. The Prime Minister's son and former rapper Shine Barrow won the Mesopotamia seat in Belize City for the House of Representatives. That's dope. You go from rapper to you get incarcerated for some foolishness, and then now you are in the government in your home country. I think that's a great success story.
Yeah, most definitely. Especially if he's going to give it back to his community and his country, you know?
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So.
You can't give up on prisoners. Just because somebody goes to jail, that don't make them a bad person.
No.
And it shouldn't tarnish their life
for
the rest of their life. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
If you are rehabilitated, then you should celebrate your rehabilitation.
Right on, brother.
Turn up.
Right on.
Okay.
Another sad news.
No.
And a 27-year-old Titus Davis has died of a rare kidney cancer.
Oh, that sucks.
At the age of 27, November 11th. He is a brother of Corey Davis, a Titans, I believe, wide receiver.
Oh, wow.
Yes, he was a superstar. Titus Davis was an American professional football player who was a wide receiver. He played college football for the Central Michigan Chippewas. Davis was signed by San Diego Chargers as an undrafted free agent in 2015. And
that sucks.
2015, this rare cancer that he has apparently is what takes the younger adults. It is more common, very rare, but it is very common for younger adults.
That sucks.
Once diagnosed, it survived less than a year.
Damn.
So rest in peace to this. And his brother Corey, less than 24 hours after his brother's passing, did play the game, saying that this is what his brother would have wanted.
Turn up.
Right.
I would want that too. I don't know if anybody would ever stop doing anything because I died. Don't do that. Because I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing when you die. So I'm just saying, just keep it moving. Let's go. That's what the earth does. The earth does not stop spinning.
So, like, going from here to this rest in paradise for Titus Davis situation too, like, you know, how do you ask a male? How do you ask a male? How does a woman find out if she is really getting what she is asking for in a way? You look at a male, you look at DJ Unique, he's tall, he's 6'2", he's about, a little under 200 in frame, muscular. You look at him, it's like, you know, he probably is got a nice package on him kind of thing, right?
He don't.
So we're saying, what was the story that you were saying?
Okay, so what's he trying to get to? Okay, so there's a lady, right? And she was married to this guy for years.
There's a lady.
She was married for like 15 years to this guy. And then for whatever reason, they started experimenting with other couples.
Okay.
And once they started experimenting with other couples, she realized that her man had a very small penis.
Yeah.
Like unsatisfactory size penis. So she ended up breaking the news to him that they're going to separate. So they separated, they got a divorce, and now she's back out dating again. She's a mature lady. So, you know what I'm saying? So you can't just send, like, penis pictures and stuff like that, too, because I don't think women like that. That's been the general consensus that women don't like the penis pics. So she's trying to figure out what is a classy way to find out what a guy is bringing to the bedroom without asking him and being blunt.
Right.
So the person that she asked was on the column that I read was a gay guy. And I think his answer was a little bit too abrasive because he gave his perspective from a gay man's point of view.
Right.
And he was saying how when gay men want to find out from another gay man, they just straight up ask because they don't shame in their game. This is what's up. But does anybody know, we're asking people online too, what is the classy way for a woman to ask a man? And then what is a classy way for a man to tell a woman what they're bringing to the bedroom so that there's no surprises?
See, well, you said it very well, but that's a very uncomfortable topic to be asking a question. I don't know how to ask, hey, what's your size?
That's why we're looking for a classy way to do that. Because you don't want your time wasted. Because let's say you talk all this game, you guys are really feeling each other, and you get to the party, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm going home. You know what I'm saying? So what is the classy way to be an adult about it?
Yeah.
And because you don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, but you still want the truth.
I think when if you say it like that and y'all two adults and y'all dating already but not, haven't got to the intimacy part, that y'all can have that conversation and say, hey, you know, in a classy way, hey, what's going on, you know, and you kind of flirting. You gotta flirt with it a little bit, right?
Yes. And don't just walk in the room like, let me see it.
None of that. And then vice versa. And I think that, as adults, you can get to the point.
Word. That's what Chris is saying. The same thing. He's saying it's about timing. He's like, don't ask too soon.
Yeah.
You gotta build up to that.
Yeah.
Build up to that. I don't know, man.
Unless y'all both freaks.
If you both freaks, then you know what I'm
You know
saying.
what I'm saying?
But the way that she set it up, she's not a freak. She's actually looking for the relationship that's probably going to take her to the grave.
Well,
but she wants to make sure that she's satisfied for the rest of her life.
Well, you just got to do it the old-fashioned way, and I mean, 9
Turn
out of
up.
10 is like gambling, right?
Word,
Like,
exactly.
But I mean, this is common now because I mean the world is full of promiscuity. I mean, back in the day when you were supposed to be virgin and you're supposed to be married, you don't know what else is out there to really know that this is the best or worst, whatever it is. I don't know what the size difference, what the smallest is versus the largest is, but I mean, for these questions to be now coming about how do you ask this comfortably, and before it wasn't even thought about.
Right.
It shouldn't be that taboo though, because we're all human beings.
We
and
are.
We're gonna have sex.
But
so
that's how the world is evolving. Like I said, it's monogamy is still what you are supposed to promote, but because monogamy is really no longer a vocabulary in the minds of the current teenagers, the younger and young even your ages, monogamy is not really a vocabulary anybody respects. That's why these questions come about. But had it been respected, why would this even be a matter? You wouldn't know to compare. There is not supposed to be a comparison. It's supposed to be one-on-one.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
I understand too, but if you've been driving a Volvo your whole time and find out it's a V12 Mercedes-Benz, you could have been driving. I think you feel away.
Right, when there's things that you upgrade, yes, but this is not an area where you upgrade. This is an area where you're supposed to find your one and stay with. You're not supposed to be constantly be looking. You're supposed to improve what you have.
Oh, but that's helpful though too. Yeah. Okay, so you want to be monogamous. So in being monogamous, you like, all right, this is what I'm looking for to be with. You know what I'm saying? If you're not this, then we can't be monogamous together.
It's like I want to be monogamous, but I need to find that right one.
I gotta find the right one
to get to that monogamy.
Exactly.
So I gotta be promiscuous to get to that monogamy.
That's what Sasha said. Trial and error. It's trial and error. Like, nope, don't like that one.
But like, could it be a situation they have a saying like, once you go black, you never go back? It's like, but what if you went small and then like you really liked it that one time? It's like, oh my God, I so missed that one time when I when I could sleep right through it. You know, when it's like you could just do whatever you want and like, you know, be done, and I don't have to be bothered by it instead of every time having to do. It's like I gotta work.
That is true, Chris. It is more than just about sex, but we cannot negate the fact that it is really important in a relationship to have that intimacy, and especially if you are an adult and you are experienced. Then, you know what I'm saying, you don't want to go backwards in your intimacy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be frustrating.
What would offend you?
What would offend me?
How would
butt?
How would a woman offend you? Could any woman offend you? If they say, you know what, can I?
If it was, no, okay, so at what point are we at now? If she's just straight like, ew.
No, it's not about ew. It's just like, you know, she could have just met you and be like, hey, I have an interest in you. I would like to know. Before I go further, I really need to know your size or what your package is. You know? Because I don't want to invest in something that clearly I'm not going to be satisfied by.
I would say my friend Sasha said you got to try it out for yourself first. So you can try it, and if you don't like it, I'll go home. But if you like it, you can have it again.
In order to try, you must see, you must present, you must show the package. Now, at that time, when your package is presented, am I allowed to, turn around and walk away?
You can.
It's like, okay,
you can.
So you're not offended.
I'm not going to cry about that. No, I'm too old for that. If I was like 20 years old, then maybe be like, no, where you going? Come back. But I'm grown.
Are males offended?
Males could be offended.
When a woman, say at a
I would
club,
say, yeah.
So, here's a male that just like holds onto a woman's arm, passing by at a club. So can that woman turn around and be like, let me see your package?
Yeah, I think she should. Especially if he's that abrasive, if he's that abrasive, come here, girl. I think she should. Let me see it right now. Let me see it. And if he pulled it out, she better be ready, though. She can't say, let me see it, and he hit it in the head with it and be like, what you want to do?
She don't have to be ready. She could turn that easily down. She'd be like, you know what?
I'm just saying, you're missing the point of what I'm saying.
But the same token, it's like playing baseball, right? You can pick the biggest bat and still don't know how to hit the ball.
Correct.
You gotta
that is
know
true.
How to, you know what I mean?
True that.
Yeah, that bat could be way too heavy for you to even, swing.
She can be impressive and be like, oh yeah, and then he don't know what he doing.
True that.
So, I don't know.
True that. Same thing, the guy can get home and he look in her vagina and be like, hello.
Her click bigger than his.
Exactly. What is a man asking a woman when he is asking her, what are you bringing? What are you bringing to the bedroom? What are the males asking when they're saying that?
I mean, body. I mean, if you got a good body, do you know how to work it? Because women can be whack too. You know what I'm saying? Women could be super whack in bed. They can ride it all wrong with no rhythm and stuff. That's whack. Like, you know what I'm saying? They don't know how to throw it back. That's whack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They come with the funk box. That's whack. I'm just saying. Actually, I think you guys kind of get the shorter end of the stick. Y'all only worry about the one thing about ours.
Yeah.
Y'all got a whole package. Y'all come with be like, I don't like none of this.
For us, it's something that you can outright show and present, but for the women, it's something that they would have to demonstrate. So
then if they dry, you get chafed and stuff. Like, They got a lot that can go wrong. Like, you need to fix your funk box.
Yeah.
Anyway.
If they uncoordinated.
Speaking of funk box, let's segue into Beyonce. I don't know if she has a funk box. I'm just saying. She don't got no funk box. So Beyonce teamed up with Peloton for a multi-year partnership benefiting historically black colleges and universities. Big turn up to Beyonce. So Beyonce and Peloton have formed a multi-year partnership to commemorate homecoming season with historically black colleges and universities. With this year's celebration shifted online because of the pandemic, Beyonce and the interactive fitness platform have created a series of themed workout experiences available to Peloton members across several categories, including indoor cycling, running, yoga, and meditation. The programs are inspired by Beyonce's 2019 homecoming concert, film, and an album. Did you see that on Netflix?
Oh, absolutely.
So
incredible.
good. So good.
So is she going to be doing the exercises or her music is playing?
They have her music playing. And also, they're going to be gifting 2-year Peloton digital memberships with a full range of fitness classes to students at 10 HBCUs.
Capitalizing, boy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Turn up, Beyonce. So her music will be played on there. Other artists that have music on there, too, is Jennifer Lopez, Lizzo, Bon Jovi, Alicia Keys, Common, Keith Urban, among others. So that's residuals.
Yes.
Get your money.
Money.
And not only is she getting money, too, big shout out to their daughter, Blue Ivy Carter.
What's she getting?
She going to be narrating her first audiobook.
Look at this.
The audiobook's called Hair Love. At just 8 years old, Blue Ivy Carter is already on track to follow in her famous parents' footsteps. Most recently, the mini-star has added voiceovers to her list of accomplishments, lending her talents to Hair Love by Matthew A. Cherry. The audio version of Cherry's children's book is an ode to self-love, freedom of expression, and black girl magic. As a father attempts to do his daughter's gorgeous natural hair for the first time. Cherry revealed Beyonce and Jay-Z's daughter narrated the book on Monday. So I think she was also the youngest to be featured on a record or something like that, too.
Really?
Yeah, so Blue Ivy ain't playing. She come out the gate like, what y'all trying to do? We trying to get all the money.
I guess when your parents is Beyonce and Jay,
Yeah.
they know how to do it.
Turn up. Hair. DJ MJ B says Hair Love is beautiful. Is that also a video? Is that a short film? Is that somewhere we can watch it? Because I've never
I think they
heard about this.
Didn't they get an Oscar for that or something like
It's on
that?
YouTube. Okay, it's on YouTube. Do you know that DJ MJ Beats, did they get an Oscar or did they win an award for Hair Love?
It's like a small, like, cartoon, right? If I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm thinking about something else.
MJ Beats is going to tell us we standing by for the MJ
DJ
Beats.
M Beats.
What'd he say?
I started out when he said Beyonce and Peloton, I went, because I thought she was going to be another one of those endorsers on the commercial that's like writing the thing. And, you know, there was a controversy last year about Peloton.
I'm so glad they're making a comeback now because they really tried to bury, they won an Oscar. They really tried to bury that company for that commercial. And I think that was taken way out of context. It was we talked about that last year. It was stupid.
Oh, it was
Anyway, another congratulations is in order. The one and only Drake. I think people right now, since we're in the midst of the whole Drake situation, we don't really see what's going on.
Right.
But his run is never been done before, what he's doing right now in music. He currently has surpassed Aretha Franklin and Stevie Wonder for most number ones on the hot R&B and hip-hop charts.
It's incredible.
Stevie Wonder and Aretha Franklin was tied with 20 number one hits. He just broke it with 21 number one hits on the Billboard charts. Like, And he's not even slowing down yet. He has a new album coming out in
Well, on IG he slowed down. I think he tore his ACL or something. I seen
really?
the picture, and he laying up like how I was. I was like, ooh, I was having deep pain and prayer for him.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know what happened with him though.
Oh wow.
Yeah, you gotta check that out. I don't know, was it his ACL or his meniscus, but it looked like the same injury.
Damn.
He was wrapped up the same way with his leg up.
Word. Crazy. Well, congratulations, Drake, and get better soon, Drake. Turn up. Goodness gracious.
Sometimes I don't even know where I'm at. Please don't pay that songs in this party. I can't even listen to that. Anytime that I run into somebody, it must be a victory lap. Hey, shawty come sit on my lap. Hey, they saying Drizzy just snap. This in between us is not like a store. This isn't a closable gap. Hey, I see some attack and don't end up making it back. I know that they at the crib going crazy down bad. What they had didn't last, damn baby. Sometimes we laugh and sometimes we cry, but I guess you know now, baby. I took a half and she took the whole thing. Slow down, baby. We took a trip, now we on your block and it's like a ghost town. Baby.
What made him think that would have been cool putting that baby in there like that?
Because they know. They just know.
Like,
that was the selling point,
baby.
too. With the first time I saw the video, the first time, I was like, there it is right there. That's the hook. That's the catch right there to that song. It's the baby part. Like, they just know. They got a formula, and they just know how it works.
Talent.
Big shout out to Trippie Redd. I'm not a big fan of Trippie Redd.
Who is
I don't
that?
know if he's an artist.
Rapper or singer?
Yeah, like rapper.
Okay.
He raps in a melodic way.
Okay, melodic.
Another one of the ones with tattoos all on the face and carrying on. I don't really rock with him like that, but congratulations to him. His album went to #1.
Wow.
And then what's so cool about this is, so Brian Allen, his son, Goose, produced like 2 of the songs that's, I believe, on this album.
Wow.
Yes.
That's incredible.
That's huge. I'm like, yo, Goose, get it. So he's been in the Trippie Redd camp for a little while now. So he got a few, I think on his last album, he has a few records on there. And on this one, I think he did the one with Future on it. I think he did one with Chris Brown on it.
You think they're going to get Brian Allen to do the remix?
No.
Oh, Rain.
I think he dodging me. Because I've been asking Goose, like, hey, give me your dad's number, man. I just want to call him. Like,
What's
that's
up
a
with
homie.
What's up with your other boy, the one we took the pictures out there? Have you ever gotten back in communication with him?
Who?
He was with the South Central Cartels or something.
Oh, DJ Domino.
Yeah.
I think I talked to him 2 days ago by text.
Oh, he finally called you from that time?
Oh yeah. He was in jail. I'm not gonna put his business out. Whoops.
Oops.
Whoops.
Sorry.
Yeah, it was a reason why he couldn't respond.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, but big shout out to him. He's doing good now though. He's doing good.
Oh,
Yeah. Doing all right. So big shout out to Trippie Redd. You want to do the Mo 3? The Dallas rapper. Rest in peace to Mo 3, Dallas rapper, murdered on the street.
On the street.
Like, man, like.
They said he predicted his death on a video or a song.
He kind of did on all his songs. And we talked about this kind of a little bit on the phone. Is sometimes I don't know what to think in these situations. If you talking about killing people and people killing you all the time, you have to really understand the power of your tongue. You are speaking everything that you want into existence. Everything you say is what's gonna happen.
It's like kind of having the pandemic, right? People don't be afraid of it until it happened to them, and then it's too late.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Like they don't believe in it.
Yeah.
They think they entertaining.
Uh-huh.
And you're being very violent on your entertaining purpose, and then you go in real life and produce that negativity, and death come to you at your doorstep.
Right at your doorstep.
He's like only 28 years old.
28 years old. He was driving on the freeway in Dallas, and somebody came up to his car. He got out of his car and tried to run, and they smoked him right on the street. And what's so ignorant, this was so ignorant about nowadays. Now you got people that's driving by the scene, live streaming it, and they posting it up to like YouTube and Instagram and stuff. Here's this dude laying dead in the street, and people are filming it. You know what I'm saying? It's like no respect whatsoever.
Yeah.
It's so classless. Also, with the rapper that died in Atlanta, the one that was killed, his sister is fighting now to have a coroner fired from his job because he posted pictures of the MC on the corners table.
That's terrible.
There's no. Where is the respect for anything? Like, yeah.
I mean, by you even thinking about doing that, like,
Yes.
you ain't seeing nothing wrong with that, bro.
Yeah, he's just trying to cap. I mean, not cap, but he's trying to get clout. All he's trying to do is get clout so people can go to their page or whatever. Over somebody's
body.
life. Yeah, man.
That's horrible, man.
It's disgusting.
And just out to the young folks out there that think gang violence and drugs, and that's don't y'all see what's going on in our country? How many people just hate you just because of who you are? That you mean so much more than killing each other. Right? Like, I don't even know how to really dissect it or explain it. Like, it's terrible, man.
It's terrible that
let's
something
wake up,
like this
brothers
happens.
and sisters. Let's love one another.
These people, if they had time to take out their phones and put on videos, to record these things on YouTube, on Instagram, and this like that, didn't they have an opportunity to also get out their car and try to help this person and
You would
try
hope
to?
so.
Yeah.
Now,
But from the video that I saw that somebody posted, what it looked like is, you know how sometimes after there's an accident,
Yeah, they just
you're held back, and then finally they're starting to let people slowly go by. Now, I don't know if those people were in the front of the line or whatever, but yeah, because you could see the guy performing CPR on him, so that's how fresh it was when they finally got to go past. And it's like, just come on, man. Come on, man. We can do better as human beings. We can do better.
I don't know. I freeze. I get scared when I, hear of death. If I know that there's a dead body, so I don't know how you can just be so nonchalant about a situation. Whenever we see an accident, we say,
saw that too.
We pray to God that everybody is okay.
Amen.
Their family's
Amen.
okay. We don't know who it is, but we
That's
just send it out to the universe.
We saw that
everybody be
last
okay.
week. We saw there was a guy that got hit by on his motorcycle. They already had the sheet covering him up by the time that we had gone across.
Luckily, I didn't see that.
So I saw it on the news the next day, but it was like, yeah, man, that's crazy, and that hits me.
Yeah, it
you know what I'm
affects
saying?
you. I mean, if you have any care and love in your heart, it's supposed to hit you. Like
Especially
that.
on National Kindness Day, like, have a heart, people. Well,
so weird how death could be so easily dealt with.
it should be a learning lesson for everybody too. That you know what I'm saying. At any moment you can go. So anybody got
And you
any
can't come back from
beefs
death.
or arguments or anything that's tedious.
Once you dead, you dead.
Once you dead, you
That's
dead.
it.
And once people you know are dead, they're dead. You can't apologize no more. You can't say I'm sorry no more. You know what I'm saying? So, and you can't say I love you no more. So, Mr. Cheese, anything you want to say to the people before we get out of here?
I want to hear Michael Jackson part. There are people crying. Oh, don't cut my thing down. Love, peace, and happiness, brother.
KK, you want to say anything to the people before we get out of here?
I would like to say I love y'all. Thank you very much for having me. And let's be nice to each other. Be kind.
Amen.
Be kind.
I like that. Be kind.
You said what you was going to say already. Your words are done. Thank you guys so much for listening to the Unique and Cheese Show each and every Sunday, 6 to 8, right here on 100.9 The Heat. We'll see you guys next week. See everybody on Twitch. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate you. Thank you guys so much. You make the show flow so much better when we have people that we can share it with. So we see you guys next Friday. It's the Unique and Cheese Show. Peace.
Stay warm. Get that extra layer of coat.
See, after you say what you said, then you don't say no more after that, because that's what you was going to say.
All right. We're not going to do the record thing because you never.
You're not going to do the record thing.
Oh, cut him down. Can you cut him down?
I don't know how you're close to
You
the
damn
thingy.
right. We're working on it, Sasha. But even she asked me last night, she was like, and as a regular guest, do I got to be on there all the time? Sasha, we working on it, Sasha. She just.
I was telling Camille, you're like
When you
perfect
work
on here.
with him, he'll just think of something, and then he'll be like, okay, that should be on the show. Like, I have nothing ready, nothing in front of me. He just thinks that I'm supposed to
Because he's
memorize
not
what
professional.
No, because I tell you this stuff days ago, and you could have did research on it. So don't even try to go there, because if you got time to watch Korean dramas and stuff, you got time to do some research. So no, we're not doing that.
KK, this song be banging. Camille plays it.
What song is it? Is it K-pop?
Nobody's talking to you. You're not a part of this story.
I'm about to get you.
Thank you. Boo you. We tired of you. The show is on.